Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO.
Yo, what's up? Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get myself together.
On behalf of BVO Boxing TV, we would like to thank our sponsor, Raycon. Don't forget to grab your Raycon Everyday Earbuds, the perfect bass model for premium sound, with active noise cancellation to block out distractions and transparency mode to keep you aware of your surroundings. They're ideal for your everyday needs. Just visit rayconglobal.com. That's rayconglobal.com and elevate your listening experience.
Yo, what's up? I got my boy D Free, prize fighter in the house, man. How y'all brothers doing today?
We goody.
All right.
Cool. Started a little bit late, you know. We didn't have Dr. Fields come through. She didn't want to take the week off, but we back, man.
Shout out Dr. Fields.
It ain't a bunch going on in boxing. I wanted to see what you guys want to chop it up about, man. Do you guys want to see that Dillian White versus Moses fight? What do you guys think?
I ain't trying to see it. Go ahead, Free. You said it.
I was going to watch it until I saw that it was pay-per-view. I ain't paying no
No,
pay-per-view.
it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
That's what I heard. I heard it was pay-per-view.
They can't be serious, bro.
I'm not paying no pay-per-view for Dillian White.
That's a fire stick event, sound like to me.
You don't mean that, y'all. You don't mean that. But I'll say this, man. Dillian White really was kind of playing, possum and look like him. I think he's gonna get knocked out, man. I think this is a fight for him to get knocked out, to be honest with you.
I would have to see Raymond Ford than him.
Yeah, I mean, I think Nick Ball's gonna wipe his shoes on Ray Ford though. Some tell me he gonna wipe his shoes off with this dude.
You say that again?
They don't fight.
Oh, that wasn't Raymond Ford. He was for who was Nick Ball fighting?
I didn't know Nick Ball was fighting. I just knew.
Yeah, and he's on that card too, Free. He is right. Nick Ball is fighting. I'll look it up real quick.
DP, salute, man.
I ain't know Nick Ball was fighting. I know Nick Ball. They was saying something about Nick Ball. They wanted Nick Ball to fight Angelina Leo, but he's fighting somebody else.
Yeah, I could have swore he was going to be fighting
Sam Goodman, BVO.
Sam Goodwin. Okay, that's who it is. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, to me, Nick Ball, man, he nice, but I don't think he pay-per-view worthy, to be honest with you.
I'm looking at this card and I can't believe D Free is 100% right.
Yeah, you got to pay for that card. I mean,
they tripping.
That's probably a huge domestic card, but I don't know.
That's a garbage card.
It's only one. I think one American on there.
Who was that?
Raymond Ford.
Yeah.
Raymond Ford, the only American on there. Everybody else is from overseas.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a good little card though. I'll be honest, we're not gonna cover it. I don't like covering, one-sided fights like that, to be honest with you, man.
I take that back. It's two Americans on there because Supernova is from New York.
Moses on the card.
Yeah, Nova's fighting Raymond Ford. They the two Americans that's fighting each other. Everybody else is from overseas. I forgot about Supernova's from New York.
Yeah, because no, I ain't gonna lie, Nova really is just a hype job to me.
That's
Nova
crazy.
ain't all that.
I'm not gonna say he a hype job
I'm gonna
because
say it
he
yet.
he was good. I think what the problem is with Noah
Hmm.
is his weight. He spent too much time down at the lower weight class, and now his body is just not cooperating with him. He don't have the stamina in the later rounds because Nova was good when he first came out, and
Yeah.
he was doing good. It just he stayed at 126 too long. He should
Mm.
have been moved out of 126. He stayed there too long, and now his body's not cooperating with him. Like he can't get his
Mhm.
stamina straight because we saw what happened when he got in there with Robisi, and he pretty much drained himself to get in there with Robisi, and he
Yeah.
got
Hmm.
put to sleep against Robisi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dude who I always wanted to see fight Gary, but he never did. Nova, I thought should have fought Gary, or at least fought MJ, one of them dudes. But
I wanted to see Robisi fight somebody like Shakur or something. I thought they were going to end up having a rematch, but Robisi never moved up.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. So, some of these fighters, man, it don't surprise me much. But some of these fighters, man, it's just like they do everything but take tough fights, man. Like now you
Eh,
hear, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, yeah. Nowadays, it's all about the biggest bag they can get. What fight gets them the biggest bag? It might not be the toughest fight, but it might be a money fight for them. So if you got a fight where it's a tough fight, but it's only going to get you 250,000, but you got another fight that's going to be easier, and you can get anywhere from $500,000 to $1 million for it. They're gonna take the
Hmm.
easier fight because there's more money.
Yeah, it's funny, man. I remember I would listen to somebody talk about, boxing these days, and you know what I found out? It's really becoming a cesspool because the money's there. I just think these guys, the attitude isn't there. These guys don't want to be great because you can say what you want about Bud Crawford. His first fight was against Joe Horn for the WBO title. That was his first fight at 147. I don't know why these guys can't do the same thing. I mean, I get it. You got Devin stepping to Norman, but I think he also see that Norman is still green in some ways. So I don't know. Some of these
Yeah,
fights we getting, I ain't blaming Dev because Dev fight anybody, but a lot of
yeah,
these guys is clowns, man.
but I mean, Jeff Horn wasn't no real threat like that. I mean, everybody knew that Jeff Horn was going to lose, whether he got in there with Earl or he got in there with Bud. They knew he was
Yeah.
going to
He
lose.
was going to
I,
sleep.
I mean, he was gifted that decision against Manny Pacquiao because still everybody that I've talked to, they still say Manny Pacquiao won that fight. I haven't
Man,
met
what
a
round was
person
it free when
yet.
Pacquiao almost unalived him, Jeff Horner? What round was that?
I think that was like 7 or 8, something like
Hmm.
that.
He almost
Yeah,
unalived that
I
boy.
still haven't. I still haven't met a single person that said Jeff Horn won that fight. And I
Yeah, it
know
You
was
not
people
from
that
Aus-
Pacquiao's
don't like
last
Manny
fight on
Pacquiao.
top. It was his
you,
last fight on top rank, I believe, free.
yeah, you're not from Australia either,
No,
free.
no, he
So
was he was still on top rank because he fought Earl on top rank. That was the Earl and Jeff Horn was the kickoff for the ESPN app. That was the kickoff for the
Not
ESPN
Earl.
app.
Not Earl.
I mean Bud and Jeff Horn. They was the first fight for the ESPN app.
Yeah.
what's that?
No, I'm
Yeah,
talking about Manny Pacquiao. I think that was his last fight with top rank
Yeah,
when they
yeah, yeah,
robbed
yeah,
him
yeah,
with
yeah.
Jeff Horn.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was his
think there's
last
been a
fight, and that's
fighter.
the
Go ahead, go ahead.
no. I was gonna say that was the reason why they did Manny Pacquiao like that because he was leaving top rank.
Hmm.
Yeah, what's going on? We got my brother B3 in the house. What's up, B3?
What's good, family? I'm out right now. Do you hear that background music?
No, I don't hear
No,
nothing.
No.
if it
Oh,
was,
I,
I'll throw you out of here. You monetized now. You
yeah,
Yeah.
monetized now, baby.
I'm already
Yeah,
knowing the
good.
music. It sound
Can't
this don't
play
Oh
with
sound
it.
yeah,
mainstream, but
yeah. I do
if
hear
you
some
hit,
music now. Yeah, I hear some music now, man. Yeah, that brother song killed the whole house, man. But shout out to my man having
That was
fun, man.
crazy.
But I'll say this though, the thing I will say about boxing is that it's kind of crazy to see Devin, what's his name, Dana White get was it a $7 billion deal?
7 billion, bro.
And I guarantee he won't pay his fighters no more extra money. I guarantee you
Nope.
that.
No,
You don't have to.
do you understand what Dana White got going on? He got the same pay scale that he has in the UFC. He has in the TKO. That was the same exact pay scale they took over to the TKO. What he got in the UFC, they took that and put it in TKO. That's why I said
Mm.
I don't know how the TKO is gonna play out because you're not gonna be able to get a lot of fighters like that. You might get some of the low level fighters that's just getting in the game,
Right.
and they might be from overseas, but the American fighters, they're
Ain't nothing
about
like
that
that.
dough. They're about that dough.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of them getting cheese too, man. I heard about a lot of amateurs making some good money.
You know, some of them be having sponsors and stuff like Cremel. You know what I mean?
Well, Camille had probably an under the table deal with Floyd from the gate. Man, I could say that. I think Floyd get those guys money early because ain't no way he always get the top prospects every time. There's no way. Every time? I don't know.
Who else he got?
He got the number one middleweight, and he got my
Oh
man
yeah, I forgot about that middleweight guy.
Joseph Brown, who's at 154. He got a few of them. Floyd is he always get the best guys. He do nothing with them.
Floyd need to just promote, and he's so worried about what he got going on. If Floyd wanted to, he could have been Turkey.
Floyd could have had boxing moving the way it's supposed to move.
Right.
Floyd got more influence over boxing than
Anybody in the
just
world probably.
just about. I mean, anybody right now that's dealing with boxing, he got
Right.
more influence. Well, he had. I ain't gonna say he got it anymore. He
Yeah.
had more influence over the sport of boxing than anybody that was dealing with boxing. You can name Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Larry Holmes. The only person I think that still had more influence over boxing than Floyd, but he wasn't in the greatest state to be able to do anything was Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah, Muhammad was already beat to death by the time he had that influence.
Yeah.
Um,
But Floyd could have been. He could have been the number one promoter, working with Prime. Everybody would have been listening to him. He could have been like almost a dictator, dog. He had a chance, and all he had to do was grab his people, take his people with him, because we bought his fights anyway. All he had to do was take us with him, but he used to go against the grain too much. He played too
Huh.
much.
but he
You
had
know what I mean?
Gamboa. He had Andre Durrell. I mean, he had a lot of good fighters. I remember
Yeah, he
back
did.
when he was hanging out with 50 Cent, he had a bunch of fighters. I mean,
He
we
never
don't.
they never created their belt. That's where they messed up. They never created the belt. He
Hold
wanted.
on, you got music, bro. Dang.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
that was the downfall. That the split between him and 50 Cent was the downfall. That's
Hmm.
when
Absolutely.
Floyd started the hold that Floyd had on boxing started to unravel when he had that split with 50 Cent because
Yeah,
him and 50 was doing that promotion together. That's when um, the Mayweather promotion really started taking off when he got
Mm-hmm.
50 Cent in his
the
corner.
money team. Yeah,
Yeah, well, that's when it
Mm-hmm.
really started taking off. But once him and 50 split,
Mm-hmm.
you ain't really started seeing too much. It was just Tank Davis, and that's pretty much it. You ain't really
yeah.
started seeing nobody else come out of Mayweather's promotion.
And it easily could have been because like BVO just told y'all, he had mad people like at one point. He had some dogs. You know what I
From
mean?
different
But
eras. He didn't have a bunch of great guys from different eras.
I don't understand what is like. He could have been where he always go. He went against his people, so that's what happened.
He's
Yeah,
rich though. I mean, and
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
say
He's
this.
definitely rich.
A lot of people don't realize this, and maybe I'm wrong for saying this, but I feel like what he did to Gary Russell Jr. was one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. Where you blackball somebody for saying they could beat a fighter. I
no,
mean,
for saying they want to fight your fighter.
yeah,
It ain't even the fact that he said he could beat him. It's the fact that
He wanted to fight him.
Gary kept saying he wanted to fight Tank Davis. He was like, man, Floyd, stop hiding your fighter. Let me fight him. And Floyd wouldn't fight him. Floyd was like, leave Tank Davis alone. And Gary was like, man, he a man just like I am. Let him get in the ring.
my
He
Stop
favorite
ain't
is
hiding him.
my favorite is you got Lamont Roach talking big and bad, but as soon as Gary Russell comes start talking, he quiet.
gonna.
Yeah, that man. Oh man, I ain't about to fight you. I'm about to go to 140.
Bro, after that last performance, don't nobody want to fight Gary. They might have put him in a bad position.
Man, you know who
After
They
should
that,
fight Gary? Shakur should fight Gary.
he ain't gonna
they
do that.
No, they saw
Why
Gary. They
not?
were like, hold up. They were like, hold up. Gary still got it. God damn, that man been
Uh-huh.
out of the ring for 3 years. He still got it.
And he was laser sharp, and his hand speed has gone nowhere. It looked faster. He looked faster than ever. He
Because
looked
he's
better than
smart.
ever.
He's smarter than ever. You know
Yeah,
the
man, his
thing I'll say
IQ
though,
is a 100, bro.
what got me though, Free, was that I'm not even a big fan of boxers. But Gary's so slick, he'll make me like him, man. Because that brother can throw them hands.
And he got the
Uh,
stoppage, didn't he?
yeah, that man hit that man to the body. Dude said, I
Oh,
ain't
right.
getting up.
Nope.
That man did a Ryan Garcia. He looked right at the ref. He said, nah, I'm not getting up. I don't care how
That
long
looked
you
like the
count.
way that Grandy twin knocked that guy out the other night when I was up there. Hit him with that body shot. He was screaming at that dude, like, get up, get up. But you better get up. And he ain't get up, dude. I looked at dude, I waved my hand, I was like, what you doing? I mean, he just looked at me. I was like, dang.
You
Hey,
get hit, you get hit with that body shot in the right
Yeah.
spot.
You ain't you
You
can
ain't
chalk
getting
it
up.
up. You can chalk it up.
You be like,
yeah.
man, I don't know why you counting. I'm not getting up. You gonna count till your face turn blue. I'm gonna be sitting right here
The,
until
the
you wave this fight off. I am not getting up.
you know the funny thing about boxing, man, I'm learning is that you can never ever like count on the best to fight the best anymore. Because I was watching something where they was talking about Moses taking a tough fight versus Dillian White. I'm thinking, you got to be kidding me.
I
Dillian
mean,
White is Dillian White is coming there to get knocked out.
Well, it is
well,
his
I mean,
best competition though.
for Moses, this is a tough fight. Dillian White. I mean, regardless of how we feel about Dillian White, for a guy like Moses, he's
Hmm.
an experienced fighter. He's been in there with some of the best guys. He's been in there with Tyson Fury. He's been in there with AJ. He's been in there with Povetkin. He's been in there
Hmm.
with a lot of guys. So it is a step up fight for Moses. So I'm not going to say it's not a step up fight for Moses. The person that you should be looking at kind of funny is Dillian White. Nigga, why are you fighting Moses? You supposed to be fighting one of these other guys. Why are you fighting him? He's he's still in the early stages of his career. Yeah, he's a number one contender, but no, he's still in the early stage of his career. Why are you fighting him? So
Hmm.
Thought
Dillian White about to
Jermaine
get
Franklin
swept.
beat. I thought Jermaine Franklin had beat Dillian White, in my opinion, and I thought they just robbed him. I don't know what
I
happened to
don't remember that fight.
I don't
no,
know what happened to Jermaine Franklin.
no, I tell you right now, when it comes to Dillian White, Moses better knock him out. Dillian White don't lose on the scorecard. Every fight he lost was by knockout. He don't lose on the scorecard. The man has never lost a fight on the scorecard.
Shoot to my brother Clarence, man. Hey, I'll just say this, man. The thing about Dillian White that's so funny is Dillian White was really doing some real gamesmanship in there, man. He was really talking like he know he passed his prime, but he was just talking like, he really want to put hands and feet on Moses, man. But I don't believe. I don't believe.
Uh, I, like I I stopped liking Dillian. Well, I ain't never liked
I
Dillian
about to say,
White,
I
but
never liked him free.
I stopped caring about Dillian White when I saw the whole Eddie Hearn thing, and that man just sitting up there smiling while Eddie Hearn basically called that man a slave, and he just
That
sitting
was
there
crazy.
smiling. I'm like, are you slow? Are you literally legally slow? Because this man literally just called you a slave, and you
Yo,
sitting there cheesing from ear to ear.
hey, free. Who was it when Dillian White got knocked out? You remember who knocked him out? And Eddie ran over there and was trying to hold his head up. Who put
Uh,
Dillian White to sleep?
I'm talking about when Tyson Fury
Nah,
pushed him
I
up,
don't
he
think it
knocked
was
him out.
Tyson
nah,
Fury.
I
It
think
was
it was. I think he talking about the Povetkin knockout.
yeah, I think
Oh
and
yeah,
then Eddie Hearn
Povetkin,
ran over there and tried to hold his head. Yo, that was crazy.
Povetkin caught him with a vicious uppercut.
Yeah,
Like Dillian White was coming in to throw a shot. Povetkin just stepped to the right.
yeah.
Boom! That man
Yeah,
was.
but Povetkin was cheating though. That fight don't count. I don't think.
It, no,
no,
it
that
count.
that that was before. That was
It,
before that. He didn't cheat till he got to Wilder.
Nah, he
it.
cheated. He been cheating his whole career, boy. You better go look it up. They took mad fights away from
No, they
Alexander.
took like. Well, they didn't take him away. They suspended him for 10 years. They didn't take the fights away. I
I
mean,
thought they changed the fights. They
nah,
took the
because if you
wins off his record. Let me look
they
that up.
might have took it off of his record, but they ain't take it off of Dillian White. If you go look at Dillian White, they say 3 losses, 3 knockouts.
One of my favorite fights is when he fought Derek Chisora. Man, that was a beautiful fight. He just knocked that dude out cold. Man, make sure y'all subscribe to my brother Clarence McLean, man. One of my brothers is coming up.
Yeah.
But I'll say this, man. It shocked me how he went out But let me ask you guys this: when we talk about Dillian White, would you say he had a great career, or is he just a journeyman?
No, he ain't had no great career. The
Mm.
man ain't never been a champion. You gotta say you've been a champion. You can't say it was a great career. You can say he had an okay career, but a great career, nah. If you ain't even been a champion, you can't say you had a great career.
Then he have the he ain't had a WC belt, or did Wilder have that?
That man was a interim champion. He was
Oh, okay.
always the intern to Wilder. He was the intern to Wilder, and he was the intern to AJ. But he never
Mm,
fought Wilder.
And
He
I
Dillian
would.
fought he
definitely
fought
didn't he
he
pop
fought
positive
Tyson.
multiple times?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he popped positive 3 times, but he lost to he lost to AJ and he lost to Fury. Both of those was for title fights. He lost both of those fights.
And but one thing I do want to say, man, is we haven't talked about why, and a lot of people in here. I do want to say this, man. Thank you to everybody who helped us do it. We finally on another level with YouTube, and it wouldn't have happened without you guys. So thank you guys, man. I say that to Free, say that to Prize. Shout out to my man Greenlight. Shout out my man B Love, aka B3, CDK, everybody, Tommy.
Crush.
Cause man, Crush, YouTube is tough, man. Marky Dan, X. YouTube is tough, man. So I'm glad about that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad about that, man, because YouTube is tough, man. Superman man 86 boxing. But I will say this
Is the
though,
cat
all
is the super chat up and running?
Yes,
everything's
indeed.
up and running, man. We in the
Listen,
house,
man,
baby.
hit my brother's super chat. Let's do it. What's good?
And
Support the
just think,
channel, man. Show some
we
love. The monetization is active. Let's go.
hey, finally, man, they said they weren't gonna let blacks do
Hey,
We in the door.
it.
now what you got to do is start putting out videos.
You said
No,
start.
yeah, no. What I'm saying, putting out not no 2 minute videos. You need to put out like 30, 40 minute videos.
Mm.
Yeah, I gotta get my knockout on, man. I gotta get up there and just talk.
Yeah, you got
Shout out to my boy Knockout.
that's where the viewership comes in. That's where the money comes back from putting up videos.
You know,
It's not so much live streams. It's more so videos.
that's a fact. I was gonna ask you, what did you guys think about Pastor Ward trying to get a payday, man? What do you guys think about that from AJ? Pastor Ward trying to get still a payday.
I don't know who Pastor Ward is.
Andre Ward.
Oh, Andre Ward get a payday from who?
He was begging for a payday from AJ.
I don't know about begging for a payday, but he said he wanted to fight AJ.
Man,
I mean, right now AJ need to get whatever fight he can get. He done been knocked out. That man, you ain't heard since that man got knocked out.
one thing about AJ, I don't think you ever see this again. A guy who got 100 M's, who is so dedicated, but just ain't all that good.
No,
Yeah.
I
Basically.
literally have not heard a peep out of AJ since he got knocked out. I was waiting to hear something. I haven't heard from AJ, haven't seen a video about AJ.
Not
I haven't,
nothing.
I haven't seen anything from AJ since he got knocked out.
I heard they're
That
supposed to be
man.
fighting Adam Kornacki, but I guess that fight fell through. I don't know.
Mm.
AJ was not fighting no Adam Kevnaki. AJ is on he had surgery. So that's kept him out the ring so long, and then of course he's getting off call outs from like a Jake Paul. But what they really holding AJ for is the Fury fight. I think.
Hold on. You said AJ had surgery. What he had surgery on his jaw? Because that's the only thing that got hit was his jaw.
Yeah, I mean, you know how they go, man. Cause the rankings, they gotta answer for somebody. So they gotta AJ's a big commodity, so they gotta make sure that his whereabouts are known. And really, what Turkey want to do is make the Fury AJ fight. That's the biggest fight for Britain right now.
For what?
What?
Two past their prime fighters? That ain't no fight.
Yeah, it is
Guys,
like they
what
gonna do
guys
it
they
like
got?
Amir Khan and
Kell Brook,
Kel Brook did it for
I
the
Yeah,
mean,
Fury.
yeah, but a
10
little
I
years
was
better
too
than
talking
that, but
late.
a
about
little more pizzazz.
I
Yeah.
was
10
talking
years too
about
late.
AJ. I was talking about AJ Tyson Fury been more silent since he lost to Usyk the second time. I haven't heard a peep out of him neither.
I
Both of
seen
them.
Fury. Fury, he was training. He's showing up to a few events. He got his hair is long, beard long. Uh,
He should have been showing
I
up to
mean, they saying
a
he's
few.
already scheduled. He's already scheduled for 2026 for you with
He should
Turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey's already got
he
his
should
money
have been
put
showing
away,
up. He should have been
escrow.
showing up to a few LA fitness centers. That's where he should have been showing up at.
Bro, did y'all see that
He said,
video of
"Get us."
how big David Benavidez was? I forget who one of the brothers posted a video of David Benavidez. He was huge, bro. Like he
he
just
look
been
about
eating.
he look about 200 pounds. Yeah.
Two
Well,
hundred
you
pounds. He
know,
looked like about 230 pounds. He was
no,
big.
no, David was like 230 when he was like 14 years old.
Yeah, but after that David Morrell fight, bro, that boy then blew up. Man, that boy been
So
eating good. They
David,
got good
David, like
pay,
this
good money.
grown man Benavidez, trust me,
No,
if
but
he wanted to
you gotta
get big, he
remember.
can get big.
Yeah, I'm about to say you gotta remember David Benavidez is used to being a fat boy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if he don't stay in the gym, he gonna gain that weight. That's why
Well, free that
you never
video that
really
I seen, it don't look like he was anywhere near any gyms.
no. That's what I'm saying. That if he don't be in the gym, that's when you see him blow up. That's why
Mhm.
he lost the belt on the scales because he wasn't in the gym because of the whole
COVID.
corona, yeah, the whole COVID stuff. So he
Yeah.
wasn't in the gym and he blew up. But
This
that's the
time, this
type of person
video
he
is
is.
recent, and he
You
looks bigger than ever, bro.
no, you just seen
Yeah,
when he's in camp,
we got till
you
November.
didn't seen David Benavidez work out to like no other. That man is putting in the work when he's in camp, and you have never seen David Benavidez with a six pack.
No.
That's a fact.
Them is all fat camps he be in, to be honest with you, man. Every
And
fight he's
that
in.
man be working out.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
do.
well, he got a lot of work to do now because he got a long way to
So you
go,
say
dog. That
so you're
But
saying
video,
he should
they got
join
that extra weight now though. Prize he only going to 75.
man,
so y'all think he should join the snack
you ain't see
program?
the video.
He already part of snack.
Yeah,
Mm.
Oh yeah, David, come on. You know he got the best nutrition.
Can he
man,
get a
He's
yeah.
a
can he
Well,
get one
monster.
of them Devin Haney
that's
six
just not
packs?
healthy, man.
Yeah, he got the Devin Haney snack packs.
That's crazy.
Hey,
All them boys part of
Devin
snack.
Haney started looking different when he started getting with Snack, bro. I don't remember him looking like he look now, bro. I don't care what
Man,
Yeah,
nobody
I'm
say.
not trying to hear none of that.
All I know is
Hey,
Devin. I mean,
If
the way
Krusty the
Devin been
Clown,
looking, lately, it definitely looked like he stayed at 135 way too long. Cause this
Way too
dude
long.
yeah,
look like he's supposed to be a middleweight.
Right.
yeah,
yeah, man.
he big,
That's a fact.
Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I didn't realize how much bigger he was than Norman Jr. Man, he got some size on him, bro.
I didn't know
Hmm.
he would. I didn't know he was bigger than Norman Jr. until they stood beside each other. I was like, damn, this
Yo,
Yeah,
guy,
Norman
Devin's a
Jr.
big. Dev
this
is a
man
big
made
young
Norman
boy,
Jr.
free.
look like he just came from 40.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
Junior
saying.
small, man. Junior is small. I didn't even know that. His dad got a big head. He got a big head, so he look a little bigger than he is. But they small, man.
Dog,
He's
dog,
small.
that man
He's
Devin
short and
made
stocky.
Brian
You know what I
Norman look
mean? He
like
can crack.
he made Brian Norman look like he just moved up from 40.
Yeah. But you know what I will say though, this is a funny fight because if Devin is able to win, man, it's gonna be bad for the sport because I know Bill's gonna be going crazy, bro.
Ain't gonna be
Hey,
bad for the sport.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I kind of got a feeling Devin might win this fight.
That's why I'm rolling with Devin. I love the Normans. Made the best man win. I rock with both of them, but I think Devin, for some reason, is gonna squeak this out, bro. I don't know why. Got that feeling too.
Kind of got a feeling that Devin will.
With Norman Jr., man, but I think it's gonna be a tough fight, bro. I will put my money on Dev on this one. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I got a feeling that Devin he might pull a Jose Ramirez type performance.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, because if he stay away from him, we seen how he struggled with Buka Chica
Yeah,
and a bunch of
I
random.
don't think
And
Yeah,
Turkey love Dev too. And them
yeah,
scorecards been crazy work over there.
I don't think he gonna do like he did when he fought Regis. I don't think he gonna sit right there in the pocket and fight
Mm-mm.
him like he fought Regis. That would be a crazy move if he do that.
Yeah, he gonna
Or
be
like he fought
that's gonna be bad for Devin if he does that.
if
But if Devin box like Ramirez, I think it's gonna be tough for the
I
kid to
put it
do
this
it.
way: if Devin fights anyway like he fought Loma, Jojo Diaz, or Regis or Ryan the first time, or Ryan the only time they fought. If he
yeah,
fight like any one of those fights, I got Devin getting knocked out. He can't sit in the pocket. He got to move. He can't stand right there in front of me. He's gonna have to use his
I
footwork.
think he knows that, Free. I think he's gonna box, jab, and move, and he's gonna be on the move
Yeah, I think that's kind of like a fact. You know, they already understand. You don't stand in front of Brian. What you
because he's
say,
gonna
B
get
three?
knocked out.
Yeah, I mean that's a known, like they said, that's a known factor to take you far. You don't stand in front of a puncher.
Mm-mm.
Um, that's what he did against Ryan.
And
So,
I always was shocked by that fight. Were you or no?
no, I just feel like he didn't want to get pushed back by Ryan, and he was in there, so he knew the task that he was going up against. Like he could feel the strength. He got cracked in the first round, so he
Man,
said, I mean, it was like fight or flight,
Let me ask you
and we
this.
see. Go
My
ahead.
forget the
bad. Go ahead.
first
No,
round.
go ahead.
That man got cracked the first 30 seconds. I was like, oh my God,
Yeah,
this
I know, right?
man
Yeah.
must be getting drunk
B three.
already.
Let me ask you. Is it just me and maybe I'm just picking, but it looked like Ryan Garcia's body looked different when he fought Devin compared to when he fought Rolly
Rolly,
Romero. Yeah,
way
what would
Yeah,
you
different.
say?
when he fought Rolly Ramirez, he was a lot skinnier. When he
He
fought
wasn't on
Devin,
that
that man was
stuff.
kind of swole.
That
Yeah,
man
he
And he
looked
was
like
was.
swole.
Ivan Drago in there against Devin. He was
And
swole like
look,
Drago.
and that
That
was
man,
seven, and that was what, at 147, right? So he
I
got
was
Mm-hmm.
an
at
additional
140,
four
wasn't it?
pounds.
40.
No, no, no. Well, I'm
Devin was
talking
at
about the Broly
140.
fight was
Yeah, Rolly was
147.
at
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he
it was
had additional weight.
144. 144.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
No,
why
no,
the
no, no,
split
no.
Yeah,
go.
They got the, remember, because they put the WBA on the line, so it was the full 47. Because
Oh,
Rolly
wow.
became champ off that fight.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. You know
yeah.
what's so funny, man?
No, I thought
How did
Rolly was the 140-pound champ.
Nah, that
Well,
was his.
I
He
mean,
two. He's a two
you can
division
still,
champ. Prize. You
still,
gotta keep. You gotta stay. You gotta keep
but
up with it.
you
but the
gotta
thing
stay
is,
awake, man?
You
the
gotta
thing is,
keep up with Rolly, man. He's almost a three division champ.
he still. I mean, you still can fight for a title at a catchweight.
Was he
You can
champion
still
at
fight.
140?
Yeah, it is true though, free. Yeah, he was. Because you remember they got him off Barroso. They
Damn,
they
you
Yeah,
uh
right, B3,
yeah,
the WBA welterweight champion.
yeah.
yeah. He is. Yeah, but no, you can still
Forgot
fight
about
for a
that.
title at a catchweight. I mean, we had uh it's multiple fights that fought for a title at a catchweight. You had Sugar Ray Leonard fought for the 175-pound belt at a catchweight. You
Yeah.
had Floyd fight Canelo Alvarez for
What,
at a
152?
catchweight. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's multiple fights that happen I mean, multiple championships that had happen at a catchweight. I mean, I for
100%.
some
Just not
reason
that Ryan fight though.
for some reason I'm thinking their fight was at a catchweight too. I believe their fight was at a catchweight as well.
Nah, that was
I
I
just
don't
that
know.
Haney fight. That Haney Ramirez was the catchweight that weekend.
no, I know the Rolly, I know the Jose Ramirez fight was at a catchweight, but I'm thinking that Ryan's and Rolly's was at a catchweight too because I heard somewhere that their fight was at a catchweight as well. I just can't remember, but I believe
No,
their fight was at a
I
catchweight
thought
too.
Let
that
me look
same
at it.
thing, but I thought they fought at 47. I
Because
could
you
be
remember
wrong
they
though.
were saying when they were struggling, somebody was struggling to make weight,
Yeah,
probably
right. No,
Ryan.
Ryan. I take that back because I remember Ryan
Let me
coming
see.
barely made it. He barely made 147.
Let me see. I'm looking up the weights now.
But I don't know. Either way it go, man. That was a funny fight, man. Because Rolly looked great. Rolly looked great in that fight.
And Ryan stopped. Ryan didn't fight. That was
Um, Ryan, I'm
I
gonna
think
tell you something funny.
that was
Ryan is like
terrible.
a dude who get a good job that you don't qualify for.
That's
Because
crazy.
if you look at it, man, the tank fight, um, he was souped up to the gills on a doggone Duggan fight. So I can't really give him too much credit.
Hmm.
I
I ain't
mean,
giving
he
him
Yeah,
no credit.
No,
yeah.
no,
he
they was at the regular 47 because Ryan weighed in at 146.8 and Rolly
yeah.
weighed in at 146.6.
Okay.
Okay, because I knew he was having a hard time making that
Rolly is the
147.
WBA welterweight champion. That's crazy work.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
So
Full
you think
champ.
you guys think Abdul
that's the
Wahid
second
could beat
title.
could he beat Brian Norman Jr.? What do you guys think?
No, Brian Norman too big for Tank.
No, I mean
Mhm.
I wouldn't say he's too big.
I
They
don't
At
think
about
he's
the
too
what
big
same.
at
weight?
all.
They're about the same
147.
size. They're about the
Yeah,
same
No,
size.
147.
I wouldn't want to see that at
No,
I
147.
think I think Abdul Wahid could knock him out.
I don't.
um
He knocked out the other two welterweight champions. You forgot?
um
At
you said
140.
do you think Rolly can beat Brian
Oh,
Norman
shout out!
Jr.?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Shout out, man. Shout out to my man.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican Tommy, man, with the hold on. Let me see what he said. Yo, my bad. I stole your wallet. I feel bad. Here's $10 more. That was yo, I like I
Appreciate
like
it, TB.
I
What's going
like
on,
how
TD?
I
Yeah,
like
no.
I like how a thief try to tell you about your wallet. What was in my wallet? It don't matter what's in my wallet.
Nah, I think Rolly could beat Brian Norman. I don't think he will beat Brian Norman because Rolly has enough power to knock Brian Norman out. He got enough power to knock anybody out at 147. I just don't
Rolly.
I don't think he would beat Brian Norman. I think Brian Norman is a better boxer than him.
That'd probably be the next fight, Pacquiao and Rolly.
Mm,
Nah, it might be Mario Barrio and Rolly.
Oh my God!
Now,
Somebody, one of
what's
them
this
would be
I'm hearing
unified.
about
Rolly would knock
Abdullah
him out.
sparring?
That's a unification, and they both on PBC.
Mm.
I
Damn,
don't know.
What's up
That's
hey,
with
I
that
could see
Abdullah
that too.
Mason
Free.
sparring Norman Jr.? Did y'all hear that?
I
I
didn't
What?
hear
heard
that one.
something. I
I didn't
heard
hear that
that.
one.
I
Okay.
heard that. I was gonna ask his dad, was that true? But I
You
heard that
said
same thing.
Abdullah Mason and Brian Norman Jr.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
sparring.
Oh, sparring.
Yeah, they
Oh, I
sparred.
mean that's not nothing unusual. I mean, a lot of times,
No, but they said Abdullah did some damage. That's why I'm saying I don't know if that's true.
I
They,
mean,
I ain't hear about all that. Now that's extra. That's news to me.
Abdullah is a exceptional talent. I mean, it wouldn't be unlikely.
so you telling me a lightweight can do damage to the welterweight champion?
Lightweight has done damage to welterweight champions before. We heard what daggone Sean Porter said about Tank Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Man, well, touche. I'll give you that. I'm just saying. I just thought that was kind of crazy that they would try to put that out as if he was getting worked over. But I heard about Chris Eubanks getting beat up by a kid. So shout out to Joseph Brown, man. He 18, but that's kind of embarrassing. 18-year-old boy beat the life out of you. That's crazy.
Hey,
That's
I don't
sometimes,
know what he thought he was
sometimes,
doing that day,
It
sparring
bees
Joseph
like
Brown.
that.
sometimes the size and the age don't matter. It's all about the skills.
Mm-hmm.
Mike was
Joseph.
knocking him out when he was in his teenagers. And Brian Norman Sr. said B. Norm was knocking out grown ups when he was a teenager, 14, 15, knocking out grown ups,
Yeah.
16.
Man, knocking a dude out who already drunk. I don't count that. I'm just
I
saying.
do. You got a teenager knocking sleeping a grown man. I don't care what you say.
I don't know about that, bro.
No, not a drunk. I mean a
I'm
sober
pretty sure
guy
I'm
is
talking about
different.
guys in the gym coming to gym and they put B Norman on there. B Norman Senior said B Norman was knocking B Norman Jr. was knocking grown men out since he been out. I think he said 14, 15, or 16.
He
One
might
of them.
have. I don't
No,
want
I
no
believe
smoke.
him. You know
I
Brian
do
don't get up
too.
here lying.
no,
I
I
know you
believe him.
don't.
BBL,
But
you ain't see the pictures of Abdullah next to Brian Norman Jr.?
man, it looked like he was with his son. And I've been around Abdullah. Abdullah is not the biggest guy in the world. He's pretty good.
No,
So
he's a small guy compared to you, but compared to Brian Norman, he's not a small guy. Brian Norman is like 5'7". Abdullah's like 5'9".
he looked small when I was buying free. I'm just being
Yeah,
honest
he
with
does look
you.
small. Nigga, you 6'5", 280 pounds. Of course he looks small.
He's definitely right.
Man, I mean, you can have a dude that's 6'1", 200 pounds. They're gonna look smaller than you.
Now the only thing that's throwing me off
Shout out though. Shout out to my man free. You right
is
about that, bro.
Abdullah is a southpaw. Do y'all feel like that still work for Devin in this situation, or do you feel like
It's not.
it may be just throwing us off? He may not
Devin
be
is a
smart.
No,
southpaw.
it's not so much the style that he's fighting. It's the speed that he fights with. They trying to
Hmm.
they trying to get Brian Norman equipped with the speed because they know Devin got some speed with him. So they
Oh
want
yeah.
him to
Hmm.
be in there with some guys that got some speed. So that's probably why they use Abdullah for a sparring matchup. They get that speed down pat.
Good point. 100%.
And
That
the
makes
cool
sense.
thing about Abdullah Mason, man, is the dude. If he will open his mouth more, I think he would be a star, man, because he was
And see
pretty
that's
funny at the fight.
that's
He's
one of
pretty
the
funny.
things that I be talking about when it comes to sparring. See, like
Yeah.
Abdullah Mason, if Abdullah Mason wasn't a guy that's moving up in the rank, and he was somebody that was trying to make his name,
Yeah,
that would be something that he can build his name off. Oh, I got out on Brian Norman. Y'all know he's a welterweight champion
yeah,
because Brian Norman is just going in there sparring to get the speed down, and Abdullah's trying to make a name for himself. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I say I don't really feed into sparring like that because one guy is working on something while
Yeah.
another person might be trying to make a name for themselves.
man. Salute to my brother Prize with the
Yeah.
5-piece, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah. We already
That's
know.
you know it's so funny, man. I remember, man, Free. I'm gonna tell y'all something I probably shouldn't say. I used to wonder will we ever be monetized all the way, man. I used to always wonder that because it was taking
And
so long.
I said the same thing. I was like, hold up. I was with BVO when BVO had 1,000. I think it was like 1,069, and then we had over 5,000 subscribers. I'm like, hold up, we still ain't subscribed. I mean, we still ain't monetized yet.
Shoot, I remember we was stuck in like 500s forever, bro. Seemed like we
Man,
couldn't get it. That was rough.
man, it
Uh,
Hey,
the thing. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say something a little bit off topic a little bit. We got Sunday. When we have the meeting, we gotta talk about this fantasy football because
Yeah,
Prize was there and
yeah,
B3 was there. The guys still want to have the fantasy football,
yeah,
even though nobody bought into the fantasy football. We could still do something amongst us if
yeah.
nobody else is buying into it. We
Yeah,
could just still do
let's
something.
do the sleeper app. If we do it, let's do the sleeper app, man.
I've never heard
That's
of it.
the sleeper app is dope, man. You guys gotta check that sleeper app out, man. It's probably one of the coolest things I've seen on online.
Word.
But
Yeah.
but
Word.
I'll say this though. The thing that's so crazy is y'all know y'all can't beat me. I'm the champion at fantasy
No,
football, man.
Nah, you gonna
I
lose
don't
because you
know.
gonna
No,
pick in Joku and Judy and Shador. So
no,
y'all gonna get trash. Y'all
That's
gonna go
no.
crazy.
I
4
don't
and
know
13.
about you. No, nobody can't beat you. I wasn't really totally focused
Oh,
on
here we
that
go,
fantasy
free.
league. No. I had 10 fantasy leagues at that time. I wasn't 100% focused
Hey,
on the
Bree.
fantasy league. I had 10 other fantasy leagues going on. I had 8 with ESPN and NFL Network, and then I had the one with Southern T, and then I had the one with Thomas. That was 10 fantasy leagues.
And the one
Mm.
with Thomas was dope because I won, and I ain't gonna lie, man. My man Thomas treated me to a jersey, man. Shout out to TD Sports, man.
Oh man,
Um,
that's lit.
yeah,
What jersey was it?
I got a Miles Garrett jersey.
Oh, I figured.
Yeah, I got it. I mean, Thomas gave a couple of things. When I first met Thomas, he gave me uh DK Knob, DK Dobbs jersey. He gave me the replica of Joe Theismann jersey, the Super Bowl jersey that he won with a replica NFL hat, a helmet signed by Joe Theismann, and the ticket to the Super Bowl. All of them was replicas. They wasn't the real actual jersey, but he gave me all those. He was like, "Hey, Free, I know you were a Washington Commanders fan. I don't like the Washington Commanders, but I got this stuff over here. You want it?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Hey, send me your address." I sent it to him. He mailed it over to me.
Man,
That's fine. Shout
shout
out
out
to
to T,
Thomas,
man.
man. That's
When
lit.
you when I seen Tommy though, it was funny. I couldn't
Matter of
believe how
fact,
little he was when I
my
seen him.
helmet right here. That's my helmet right there with the little signature
No,
on it.
that's tough.
I ain't
I
gonna
Hey,
was
lie,
gonna make a
man.
Commanders.
BVO. TD wants to know, is it just for phones? Can you use it on a desktop as well?
You can use it on a desktop as well, but it's on phones. But you can use it on desktop as well. But the Sleeper app is the best fantasy football app that we gonna do. Because I ain't gonna lie, we all pretty much crew. So that
Yeah.
might be something that we can really do like a dynasty league or something special with, man.
Yeah.
Not
Hey
Thomas.
Thomas, I just want to say, Thomas, I know, giving away like Cleveland Browns and Commanders memorabilia was probably that probably didn't pull no weight off of you, but if you got anything with Brady signed, you can always
No,
I know I might have to.
you know what I will say. You would want to wear a white man's name on your
Yeah,
back. You
hey,
don't get
That's
hey,
that.
crazy.
Thomas. Nah, I'm not gonna be able to make it up there this year. I got some stuff going on. I ain't gonna make it this year. I had
Yeah.
already told Clarence I ain't gonna make it up there this year. I would have
Shit.
been leaving out today if I was gonna go. I'd have left out today, this
Gonna be some
morning
good
actually.
eating.
Yeah, shout out to Clarence because Clarence gonna have them kosher hot dogs, man.
Yes.
I
No,
believe
we had a
he don't
ball
have no
last
pork.
year. Last year we had a ball. We had kebabs, we had Hennessy wings,
Mm.
we had chicken. I think I mean of course they had some dogs and some burgers for the kids. But yeah, we
Yeah.
had a ball.
Hey,
Macaroni salad, baked macaroni and cheese, seafood salad. I mean
I
it was a
love
ball.
macaroni salad free. A good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I wish I would have knew about it, Clarence. I would have came through, man. Ate up some food, had a good time. But I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie. We got to do a STN New York trip or something, man. We all got to go to New York, tear it down, man. That's something that we got to shoot for, man. Maybe do something
Oh,
around
matter of
Christmas
fact,
time.
speaking of uh, tearing it down in New York, y'all know Danny Garcia got a fight at the Barcades coming up
Where?
in October.
Against who?
Hmm.
Not. I mean, I think Danny
Probably a
Garcia
chair.
might be in a fight, but I know I think he's promoting this
I
fight.
think
I'm
that's
not
his. I
sure.
think that's his promotion. I don't
No,
think that's
he's
him.
actually fighting. Yes,
No,
I
I'm
heard he
about to
was
say I
fighting.
think Danny Garcia is in the fight, but he's promoting the fight as well. But I think he is making his ring return.
Who you gonna
Yeah,
fight? A
brother
Chuck E.
Clarence.
Cheese?
We'll come out if you invite us. We'll definitely pull up.
Who you gonna fight? The Chuck E. Cheese mascot? I mean, he's finished, though.
I mean, he ain't got no opponent announced yet. Like Thomas said, he ain't got no opponent announced yet. But he is fighting October. I think it's October 18th, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm.
I think it's
I ain't.
October 18th.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. One of the coolest things I ever seen in boxing was when I seen the Puerto Ricans go crazy when Xander won. All I can do is remember that Puerto Rican flag waving like that's not a. I'm like,
Well,
you know, y'all
you,
niggas in America, right?
you go if you go see Danny Garcia, you gonna see that Puerto Rican flag again.
Danny
Did
Garcia, Puerto
they put
Rican?
it in New York?
Yes, Danny Garcia, Puerto Rican.
Hmm.
I ain't know that.
That
Yeah,
card is gonna be
Puerto
in New
Rican.
York if I'm not. Is it in New York or Philly? Free.
Say that again.
Yeah, I
Is
think he
that
said
Danny card?
Barclays.
It's gonna
Barclays.
it's gonna be at the Barcade. It's gonna be in New York.
Oh,
So
that's gonna be a big event then. If it's at Barclays, they're gonna have to have a decent opponent.
let me ask you guys this: Do you got what you think is next for Abdul Wahid? You think we're gonna see him in a fight soon, or
They
he
got the
gonna be?
rematch coming up. The rematch is back. They already announced it. The rematch is coming. They just looking to lock down the date. They saying it's looking like it might be October 25th. I just saw that come across ESPN feed, and I saw it come across Twitter. They already announced
Mm.
it, October, but they saying they looking to lock down the actual date. But it's looking
Oh,
like
I
it's gonna
hope
be
Tank get
October
rid of
25th.
Lamont, man. I'm so tired of hearing about this dude. This dude drinking beers with his hand behind his head. Got feeding people popcorn and stuff. Man, I hope he get knocked out. I hope Lamont get
I like
knocked
Brother
out, man.
Lamont.
So they was waiting for all his court case situation to get over with, and they made the announcement.
I
That's
used
what
to
they've been
like
waiting on.
Lamont until he started doing that corny stuff with Tank. Like he act like a draw. He trying to celebrate a draw. It was a draw, bro. You didn't win.
Right.
Man,
I
I'm just
mean,
dog.
hoping, but that's kind of rushed though. I believe that when I see it free that date is gonna be October because Tank was just saying a lot of things. So to throw him back in there, the last fight he broke camp.
no,
For the
they've been
Lamont one he broke camp. So
no they've been in the camp this whole time while the whole thing was going on with the court. They was in camp. He was down in Florida training, and Lamont was training. They've been in
nah, they
camp.
said he broke camp after the situation with the fight happened on Father's
I'm
Day weekend. So
I'm
that's when he
telling you,
broke camp.
I'm telling you, he didn't. I'm telling you, he
Mm.
didn't. He was he was in camp the entire time. He just broke camp right before the first court date. That first court date that he had on the 29th, he had just broke camp. Then he was in training camp the entire time.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
And
crazy, man.
I heard this from multiple people. One is his uncle, another one is Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny. They came back right before he left camp. They was down in
Yeah, but you
Florida
can't
with
really
him.
trust nothing they say, man. Because I heard them say fighters don't look out for you, and then they came
No, they
back and
was talking
said,
about they came and Coach Cal came out
Yeah,
and said he said I was not talking about Tank Davis. He
he
was
said
talking
he's one
about
of the
other
few of
fighters.
them. He's one of the few of them that he's not talking about.
Yeah,
Because
he said
he said when it's like three or four of them that come along, he said Tank is one of them three or four that came along, bro. He said so
but why
y'all
would
just
he
like
even talk like that? He got to be more self
because
aware.
what happened was some dude that they was training that dude hired them to train them. They
Yeah.
trained them, and then they were supposed to go for the get them ready for the fight. They got them ready. They were supposed to have the fight. The
Hmm.
dude, they stopped answering their phone calls. They happened to go to a fight and see the dude there with another trainer, and he acted like he didn't know him. So that's why they came out and said what they said.
Oh, okay. I thought that was just like, where did that come
A
from?
dude just used their services and then dumped them and didn't answer their phone calls or nothing.
That's crazy.
I mean,
Boxing is
you know,
dirty.
and that's just boxing, man. You know, we heard about Africa not paying people running and all that. We heard about that. You know, he was running all over Brooklyn, man.
That's crazy. I don't
Um,
hear that.
yeah, he
Yeah,
was
but
doing
no.
some foul stuff too.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's August, so if it is in October, like I said, they made an announcement. If it is in October, it gives people 2 months to get ready for the fight. If it's in
Yeah,
October,
That would be dope, TD, if Keith Cologne on the card. Because when he was on the show, he did say he had two more in him.
I mean,
yeah,
we just heard Oshaki Foster said he's going to be on the undercard. We already know that Antoine is going to be on the undercard.
Antoine on there, who he fighting?
Emiliano,
He fighting some dude because none
A
of the champions wanted
mandatory?
to fight. I forgot who
probably.
the dude is. I think it's somebody in his
Yeah,
sanctioning
Andy
body
Hidioka.
because nobody none of the champions wanted to fight him. He's trying to
But
get
I
a
don't know. They
fight with
trying to
Tio.
they.
He tried to get a fight with Matias. He tried to get a fight with Richardson Hitchens. Nobody answered the call.
You
It's
think
a
Matias can beat him?
Hell
Huh?
no. Heck
no.
no. No way.
But that black Japanese kid, Hidioka, he nice. He like
I ain't gonna lie, Matias got to be about 5'10". I think he got
I
some
don't care how
physique.
tall he is.
No,
Antoine will sleep
Matias.
him.
No,
you
Matias look
ain't
like
seen Hidioka yet, have you, Prize?
when
No, I
Matias
haven't seen the
stood
kid.
next to he stood next to Tio. Matias was like he was about 6 foot. I was like, God, I didn't know he was that
Yo,
much bigger than Tio.
yeah, yo, he's a punching bag though. I like Matias, but come on, man, I don't think he can. I
I'm
mean,
gonna tell you this
come
right
on, he
now. He
can't
don't
beat
speak. He
Antoine to
don't
beat him
speak,
up, bro.
bro. He don't speak no English, dog. When he
I
when he
don't
was
care
walking
about
around,
none of that. I don't think
when
he
he
can
was
beat
walking,
Antoine.
man, when he was walking around the doggone crowd, bro, you would have thought like he was a mute, man. All he did was yes, no, yes, no. That brother,
Yeah, that man came to Tio and confronted Tio. I was like, I see why Tio nervous of fighting that dude. That nigga is huge.
Yeah, he pulled up on T.O.
I ain't gonna lie though, man.
He
I
pulled
don't
up on
support Till
Richardson
no
too.
more.
Mm-hmm.
He pulled up on Richardson too. He pulled up on both of them.
That's a dude really to me. I think Matia is a lot of fun for boxing, man.
Yeah,
Even
for
though I
sure.
thought, even though I thought Playo beat him, I mean, I really enjoy him being champion again.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
100%. And he working on his English too. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
you know.
definitely good for the sport though, BBO. Even though I don't think he can beat Antoine or he might be. I don't think he can beat. I don't think he can beat To, bro. I don't know.
No,
Uh,
he can't beat T.O.
I
He
think
can't beat
I
T.O.
think he can. I don't know if he will. I think he can.
Only person that can beat T.O. but they'll never fight. That's Antoine. But Antoine and T.O. like best friends. They ain't gonna fight.
Man, they ain't no damn best friends. What the? Why you lying?
Where
Nah,
you
they
been?
brothers.
Where you been, bro? That's
Brother
T.O.
from
and
another.
T.O. and Gary is super tight, bro.
Are they
No,
really?
Oh
They
Yeah.
yeah.
no, they
trolling.
not. No, they not.
Then why is
Big
Antoine
type.
with T.O.'s son? What are you talking about, bro?
No, that with his son. That mean they super tight with his baby mother, not Tio.
He said, baby.
You told, bro. You told, man.
That's crazy.
When have you seen Tio with his son? Never.
I seen T.O.,
Man.
his T.O.'s son, and I seen Antoine all
Yeah,
hanging out
I
like
said,
like
when
that was
have
his
you
boy.
seen Tio with his son? You haven't seen Tio with his son. His baby
No.
mother got his son. She got full custody.
Your man's got access to your BM. Go
Mm,
NATO.
I don't know, man. I don't
I
know.
mean, dog,
I
you
could be.
already know how the Russells do. You saw what Mr. Gary Russell did. He went and got Leo's father. He said, "Hey, man, I'm close enough to touch your father." And Leo was like, "Man, it's nice knowing you, Dad."
That
I
was
don't know.
crazy.
Yeah, I could be,
Dang.
Wait, Gary Antoine. So what y'all trying to say?
No, we trying. And Mr. Gary already put it out there. He told everybody the wildest story. He told us how Mr. Gary he's one of them ones with the ladies. Like he really get it in. So just imagine what his younger brother on.
Man, him and T.O. be rocking tight, bro. I hear y'all
No,
sound tight. What y'all saying?
you ain't never seen T.O. and Antoine in the same room together rocking tight.
They always together. Where you been?
No, I've been right here in DC. You ain't
Dude,
never seen T.O. and Antoine rocking tight.
He said you ain't got a near picture.
I got. I'm
Not
gonna put some.
one.
I'm gonna get some pictures, man. So let me look at the pictures right now while we talking.
This nigga gonna
Them
pull up a
dudes are
picture.
like.
He gonna put, hey
Salute to our
dog.
brother Dub
If
right
you pull
side,
up a
man.
picture, of Antoine when he was 13 years old, dog, we're gonna shut down the live. We're gonna shut down the live, dog. I'm telling you, don't pull up no picture when Antoine was in the amateurs. Thomas, I told you they was rocking tight.
T
Nigga, that was like
T.O. done
10
called
years ago.
Antoine for protection.
That's crazy.
He said keep keep all the tough black guys away from me.
I don't
Yeah.
know what that's about, man. But I can say, he act like Gary is his best friend out of nowhere, bro.
Of course he gonna act
It's
like that. Nigga,
not
that's why I don't want to
acting.
fight him.
That's his man's, yo. That's his...
Of
I think
course
you
he gonna
tripping,
act like
free.
that. You will act like that too if it's a dude that you don't want to fight, man. We cool. I ain't got no beef with him. Why am I gonna fight him? I ain't got no beef with him. That's what you do when you don't want to fight nobody. Yeah, you act like you the coolest man in the world. You saw what Shakur and Keyshawn did.
What you think? What you think, Hot Rod?
They're
I forgot
brothers.
you was on here. What's going on, Hot Rod? What you think about all this, man?
Somebody send Dub right side the link.
I'm
I
trying
already
to
Nothing.
get
did.
him.
I sent it to him.
I'm trying to get him in here. Let me see.
Hot Brad don't do
I
that
don't think.
brotherly
I
love
don't think.
stuff.
I don't think nothing of it. I'm not even gonna watch the fight. I don't care about, bro. Not interested.
Hey, man, we got to get you. We got to start calling you the biggest hater, Hot Rod. Come on, but I hate
Hey,
that
that's
dude.
your opinion. I don't have to agree with you.
Hey, that's a sick Negro right there, man.
You
Salute to
think
my
I'll
man,
ask
Hot
you this,
Rod.
Hot Rod? You think the Tank and Lamont rematch gonna happen?
This is a sick Negro.
I don't know, B3. I really don't care if it do happen or not. Y'all want that fight. I don't care for it. Dude don't want to fight the elite, so I'm not gonna keep going on and on about this nigga career, man.
Well, I mean, he fought a draw, so I mean, Lamont got to be some kind of good. You don't think
Uh,
so?
yeah, yeah. I
He
mean,
not
Lamont.
he all right. He all right.
Yeah.
But do I think he's elite? No.
Okay, that's fair.
Hot Rod.
I don't think he's the lead either. I think he's really
Yeah.
good though. He's decent.
Uh,
I think OG Free hit it right on the head. There's not a lot of elite fighters. There's a lot of good fighters.
Right.
yeah, it's not. There's not a lot of elite fighters in the sport. There's a
Shoot, how
lot of
many of them is it?
maybe maybe
Mm.
five elite fighters,
Damn.
maybe five, and
If that.
that's a maybe. I would
We
say
gonna be leaving out some
Canelo's.
dogs.
I would say Canelo's probably one. I would say Bud is probably one. I would say Usyk is probably one.
What about Emiliano?
Not yet. He ain't got to that stage.
I would
Out.
say I would say
Dula Mason?
nah.
Tank Davis,
Ru-
Bivol.
Hold on, man.
Nah,
I think the man's
nah,
I'll
name is
say Tank
Abdullah.
Davis is.
Wow.
I'll say Tank.
Shakur.
I
I'll
think his
say
name
Tank
was
Heavyweight.
Davis is elite.
nah.
I think his name was
Actually, to be
Abdullah
honest with
Wahid.
you, I think those
In a
are
way.
three elite fighters.
In a way. No.
No, I don't think Inouye's elite.
And Bam Rodriguez.
I think those are the only. I don't think Bam
He,
Rodriguez is elite
I
yet.
think he's borderline.
David
No,
Benavidez.
Of
I don't
course
think he.
not.
I don't think he's elite yet.
Man,
Well,
David took Canelo.
we got to break down what that means. Like, what does that
Hold on.
mean? Like, what is your definition of elite? Because I feel like David been.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, y'all. We gotta do something to dub. We gotta do this right, man. We got Varnell Hill in here, man. Let me play his drop.
I do it for the children. You can take
the children, bounce them on their knees. Bounce them on the knee and then sing a melody. The Varnell man, did you meet my?
Barnell, what's going on, man?
Man, salute BVO. I gotta give my I gotta do things the right way. I apologize to my brother Free. You know what I'm saying? Free, I apologize to you. Life be life out here, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no, it's good. It's cool. It's
So I
cool.
apologize to you.
Yeah, we held it down for you.
No, and I appreciate it. I got a chance to catch a piece of the show, so y'all was doing y'all thing over there. Everybody except for Marky. Marky, some type of way, just be out of order. I don't know how that. I don't have a clue how that works. But shout out to Marky Dan. But shout out to everybody, man. Elite fighters, and just getting into what y'all talking about now. Prize asked a beautiful question there. How do we break down elite fighters? When we use that word elite, how do you break it down? What's the definition of an elite fighter in y'all opinion? Before I get into some of the other things I want to say.
My definition of elite fighter is fighting top competition on a consistent basis and longevity of being on the top.
Anybody else got a definition of it?
I think that's the perfect definition that the Puerto Rican gave. I'm gonna go with that one.
Nah, I mean, and I want to speak on it, man. For me, it really comes down to skill set, but ultimately, like you saying, who are you beating? Are you fighting the champions? Are you competing for the belts, the titles, things of that nature? Are you fighting the best fighters in the world? So it's proven over time, but I definitely want to include skills for sure.
Yes. I like the skills, I like, the accomplishments behind it, an elite fighter. You know what I mean? Like, the championships, like if they was good in the amateurs, like if they was declared in a declared amateur, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, like technical skills and stuff like that. I have to ball that all up in one. And then I guess I'll throw the resume on there too. And I'll ball that up and say, what's an elite? Because I think like Devin Haney's an elite fighter. I
Nah.
think that, I mean, you could disagree, but like I said, I have a different opinion of an elite fighter than you do. So I think that's where where we'll disagree at, like some of us, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like what's
Hey,
your definition of an elite fighter? But go ahead.
Well, I mean, well,
hold on,
one of the
real quick, Freak. Prize is Boots. Is he an elite fighter?
I would say yes.
100%.
Okay.
Off beat and say yes,
What I
it
would
No,
say
is.
the reason I
no.
say the reason I say Devin Haney for you is not a elite fighter because one of those categories he never done. He
What?
wasn't a decorated amateur.
Okay, yeah, but I said you can still mix it up in the bowl. If I don't got that little particular spice to put in a recipe, I think everything else will overshadow it. Because
I'm gonna say this.
he was fighting in Mexico young, getting
Unless
paid.
and
Well,
we Devin had over
to answer
200
your
amateur fights, but I'm gonna say this: Tank Davis himself on recording said how he knew about Devin. He was beating everybody up as an amateur. So I can't say he wasn't decorated. He was known by Tank Davis.
Yeah,
answer
that's a
your
Just
fact.
because Tank
Hold
Davis
on, real
know
quick.
him don't make
answer
him
your
Hold on,
decorated.
question.
real quick. Let
To
me.
answer your
Want to.
question,
I want to hear. I want to hear. My brother, the young homie, respectfully. I want to hear Hot Rod and then we'll move forward. Well,
Aaron,
BVO, you ain't give your definition of elite either. But Hot Rod, what's your definition of elite?
I think it's ultimately about who you fought. Because if you beat the top opponents, a top echelon in a division or in boxing, then you're elite, no matter what your style
Yes, hold
is.
on real quick, Hot Rod. Somebody got some background feed and we monetize. We want to try to get that stuff
Yeah.
cleaned up. But go ahead, my bad, Hot Rod. My bad, dog.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, yeah, you good, yeah.
What I was saying was, I think an elite fighter is all based on who you fought. Because if you fought the elite or the top
Uh-huh.
echelon and you beat them, How can you not say you're elite when you beat the elite fighter, no matter what the style is? I think like Boots Ennis is the ultimate eye test. He ain't fought no elite fighter for me to say he's elite. I mean, I criticize Devin Haney because he has a manufactured career, but he's fought some credible opponents better than what Boots Ennis has fought, if you know what I mean.
Now,
Same thing with Tank Davis. Tank Davis ain't fought nobody elite. He ain't
Yeah, but
fought
I think,
nobody elite.
but see, that's where I
Hold
kick in
on,
the
Bob.
skill set. Though that's
Like I'm
Real,
not
real,
like it's all to me. Oh, basically it's all about who you fought, OG. Because if you beat the top echelon, you're elite, no matter
yeah,
what
I
your
agree with that.
style
I can't
is.
disagree with
so,
that.
so real quick, I want to hear BVO. BVO, how you break down elite? Everybody else
I
broke it down. You ain't broke it down yet.
elite for me is somebody who really just always stands up for the tough fights. I mean, in my opinion, we really don't have many people like Terrence Crawford who came to 147. Even though against Joe Horn, he made his first fight against a champion. What we seen Boots in his fight's gonna be against a guy who sweep up at the steak store. So I mean, it's just levels to it, and I feel like anybody who's willing to take any challenge and put on a great performance, you will be elite to me. And it's only to me like 5 fighters that's elite at all, in my
And real
opinion.
quick, BVO, I gotta apologize to you,
I ain't
man.
mad at that.
I fell asleep last night. I woke up and Keith Cologne was cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You and Prize was cooking with my
yeah,
apologize.
you
Oh,
My
good,
all is
father.
well, man. All is
But
Gucci.
well, man.
I'm gonna tell you, man, when we talking about elite fighters, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think yeah, you can always go by the eye test. You can say that you think somebody's going to be elite. Like I would say, I think Abdullah Mason. Even when BVO bring up uh,
Miliano.
Emiliano Vargas, I think he can be elite, but I don't think neither one of them are elite fighters right now. Tank Davis, an individual who is a special fighter, in my personal opinion. The man ain't fought nobody to prove that he's elite.
Mm.
He hadn't did it.
you got to
Uh,
run it down,
he,
Dub. Hold on. You
hold on,
cooking right now. Can you run it down?
let me finish.
My my
Even
my definition is different.
even when it comes to Devin, outside of Lomachenko, and because of what Lomachenko did to the fighters of his era that he fought, I can't say Devin is truly elite at this current moment in time. You know what
I,
I'm
Lord
saying?
have mercy.
I can.
I think he's upper echelon, but when we talking elite, we talking something totally different. I can
So
give
let
Bud up.
Dub, you don't count skill set in like an
I
elite
do,
athlete.
I do, and that's why I said it goes off of, in my personal opinion, who you fight.
This sounds
Oh,
like the pound for pound list to me.
well, and that I was that's exactly where I was about to go with it. That's literally where I was about to go with it, Prize. And all I'm saying is that for you to be elite, for anybody to say that Bivol is not elite, I think
Hey,
that's blasphemy. I think that's blasphemy. And the reason being is because the man put hands on Canelo, went out and beat
hold on,
Beterbiev.
hands?
And feet.
Man, come on, man. You ain't got to
I
cut me
can't
off like
say
that.
Devin is not. He beat a
Wait a
two-time
minute.
gold
No,
medalist. I
wait
feel
a
like
minute. No, I can't even finish.
No, finish. Now we was trying to figure out what you said about Canelo. You said he, beat up Canelo. I thought that was a close
You
fight.
can't talk about a redhead near BVO.
BVO, is Canelo an elite fighter?
yes.
Yes.
Anymore?
Okay
He
then.
Of
what?
course.
Hold on, BVO, is Canelo an elite fighter? Yes or no?
No, not anymore.
Not, he's what?
What?
Just overall, BVO. Just like overall,
Come on, you
as
talking about
a
right?
no, 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 not right now. Just his overall career. Looking back on his career, is
For his
is
career,
Canelo
yeah.
elite?
I'm just
Yeah,
saying
he's
I'm just saying he a shell of himself now. I don't know if y'all can see that.
Wow.
So when Bivol went out there and put hands on that man, broke him down, kept him at range, kept him on the ropes, put hands on him. I had it 9-3, me personally. But
8-4 for me.
you you
Nine to
you
three.
okay, you scored it differently. That's fine. He whooped Canelo butt. He
Mm-hmm.
whooped that man. He whooped him.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. I feel like elite. See, I'm see. It started,
The
and that
draw that
goes
he
back to
got,
what
I
you
thought that
said,
was a
Doug.
draw at best.
That goes
What?
back. It sounds like
What?
the pound for pound.
Man, wait a minute. Hold on. I apologize, Prize. I don't mean to cut you off. But when individuals start saying nonsense out here, we got to address the nonsense. A draw at best is some of the most biased nonsense I've ever heard. Did you watch the fight?
Have you ever heard me be biased, Dub?
Right now, right now.
And sometimes, Dub, you gotta ignore the ignorance because everybody that watched that fight
The
saw that
TV
it
down,
wasn't
I
a
Grandpa.
wish
full
you.
knotted
I wish
scarf.
you had your drop, Dub.
Hey,
I
look,
want to do it myself.
I want order
Yeah.
around here. I want you. Hey, I want order around here.
Somebody, please
Yeah,
turn the
that you
TV
free. Yeah,
off, bro.
turn that
Well,
Off,
see,
ish off,
all the
man.
way off, Phil.
the reason why I don't have Bivol as an elite fighter is because he hasn't done it long enough. I'm not saying that he can't be elite. Yes, he beat Canelo. Yes, he beat Arthur, but he hasn't
Craig
done it long
Richards.
enough.
Oh,
No,
so OG, are you saying Arthur? Are you saying Wolverine is not elite?
no, I didn't. Did you? I didn't say nothing about Arthur not being elite.
Well,
I
if
said
But
you
he,
lose to the
but if
no.
you lose, but he beat
What
him. That's
I
what I'm
said
asking.
what I
I
said
think Bivall's elite.
Hold on,
what
and
I
hey,
said was
free.
what I said.
Is that you with the
Yeah,
background?
somebody got a TV that gotta go. Please,
That's my grandson on his phone.
please, try to mute it, free, please, bro, because it's coming through. It's bleeding.
Yeah, I could barely hear you, man. All I can hear is
Yeah,
his phone. Yeah, but go ahead when you're ready, man.
but not like before free get back. Like I feel like I feel like Bevo's elite. You know, because
No.
he got the couple good wins. He got the
What
skill set, and he's been winning for a long time. You know what I'm
Couple
saying?
that he
what I
beat
said.
two undisputed. He's the only one that ever do that.
No, I'm just saying them his couple good. That's why I said he elite.
Yeah.
Like I said, when I gave my definition, I said longevity and beating the top competition. He doesn't have the longevity for me to say he's elite.
who
That's
has
fair.
the longevity? You out of order. Who
That
got the
I
we
said
sound like we arguing about pound for pound
if
stuff.
you listen to who I said was elite, you heard the
No,
longevity.
say it
It's a
again.
short
My
He
apologies.
list.
Okay,
said
I
well,
missed
Usyk.
it.
if y'all be quiet and let me finish saying what I'm saying, then you'll hear it. What I said was the elite fighters that I said I believe is elite in the sport of boxing right now: Bud Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, and Usyk. They have the longevity. They beat the top fighters.
So
That's why I said they
I'm
are.
gonna say no Nito
when
too.
Bivol put hands on Canelo, he doesn't become elite.
You saying he put hands on him like he beat him
No,
Brother,
easy or something?
stop it, brother,
because
stop it.
you
BVO, stop it.
because you beat one elite fighter, that does not make you elite.
If
Because
you
He
you
got
beat
beat
an
two.
one
He beat
elite,
elite
two.
fighter.
He beat two though.
I didn't say Arthur was elite. Y'all heard who I just said.
Oh, fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough. He didn't say
Yeah,
that.
he
See,
didn't say
free, and
Arthur
that's
was elite.
why it starts to sound like we're arguing about pound for pound stuff because
I'm not
we
arguing
get.
about
I know.
pound for
Well,
pound.
listen, to what I'm saying. We disagree. Like I disagree with you, or you did not just so much disagree, but we have a different opinion, should I say, on what an elite fighter is.
Mm-hmm.
I got Shakur as elite 100%.
Yes, 100%. I might got 10 of them. I might got more than
Like
three.
I
I
said,
might got 7 to 10.
I got three. I said it might be five, but right now I'm only naming three because I was thinking. I was like, hold up, nah, it's only three. There's only
This
three.
nigga
In my
drop.
book, there's only three elite fighters. Everybody else is very good, but I only got three elite fighters. You got very good fighters, and then you have elite fighters. Everybody else is very good, but I only got three elite fighters.
is Monster in a way an elite fighter?
No, he's very
See.
good.
No,
He's not elite.
See.
no.
BBO, you understood that, right?
You've been hanging out with Marky, Dub. He's all right.
He's
He's
all
very
Bro,
right, but
good.
yes,
he's
he
not
is.
real.
He's very
Come
good,
on,
but he's
bro.
not
In a way,
elite.
nobody's punching like in a way combinations was. Come on, bro.
No,
He's really stepping on stuff.
You gotta really
no.
stop the cap, bro. You up here
You
Who has
gotta
he?
watch more
destroying.
boxing,
Who
BBO.
has he? Who
He's
has he
killing
really
it.
beat outside of Nonito and Cool Boy? Who has he really beat?
But you gotta watch his fights. He's
I
dominating
didn't
these
ask you to
dudes.
watch
He
his
beat
fight. I'm
Man,
Ron.
asking you
Okay,
who has he really beat?
Raymond Cardenas. He took his O. Go look him up. He's a
but
great fighter.
what about Luis Nuri putting him on his pockets?
And what happened to Luis Neri?
No, like I said,
He
he's
woke up.
very good. I don't think that he's elite. I don't think
See,
that
you
he's
know what
elite.
else I
He's
like?
very good.
I like an
But
elite fighter
we
got
had
really
somebody
good
say,
IQ and ring general
but we had
IQ
somebody
and ring
say that
generalship.
Fergie. I mean, excuse me, we had somebody on the panel say Boots is an elite fighter.
Oh,
I
good.
say he
I didn't
is.
say
Oh my
Boots.
goodness,
Ain't
I
without
didn't say
nobody
question.
say
Boots.
that. Ain't nobody say
I said
Boots.
it. I
Or
say he is.
you smoking, man? You gotta put
And
that
then my
lean
Well,
brother
down.
then
High
that's why I'm
Rod's
smoking.
point,
He's not elite.
Boots literally stopped.
He has the potential to be elite, but he's not elite right now.
He
See, I
stopped
go
a
by. See,
His,
champion.
that's where I disagree because I
no,
feel like my opinion of an elite fighter is different from yours.
yeah,
So
your opinion is more like the pound for pound. Your opinion is more like the pound for
I
pound.
don't feel like it is. I feel like the whole debate or the situation is
Who was
more
he
sounds
beat
like
then
No,
pound
to
for
you
pound.
be
said
elite, bro? He
no. I'm
stinks,
gonna tell
bro.
you why
But see,
Stanionis,
your
I don't
bro.
go just about off of who
Wait,
he
wait a
beat
minute. We
too.
out of now we out of order. Now we out of order. Let's get back in order, one at a time. Respect.
Let's get back
Get
in
back
order.
in
Yeah.
order.
But
here.
BBO had a good question. You
Like
gotta
his mental
understand.
toughness, his ring generalship, his focus, his strategy, his power, his speed, all in one combination. Boost is Ennis is an elite fighter, bro. Anybody will tell you that.
Yeah.
Against who? Against who
Don't
though?
ask Hot
Don't
Rod, bro.
matter.
Raymond Villa.
Against who though? That's the point.
No,
If you're not
yeah.
doing it against the top competition,
He
you
ruined
can't
him.
say he
Exactly,
did it against
OG.
one guy.
Like how can you say
But
One
that
somebody's
guy.
elite when they ain't fought nobody elite? How can you
No,
say
Hold
he
on,
that?
but
See
hold
that
on. Let's
now
say
we
this. Let
starting
me
to
just
He
sound
say
did it
like
against
this.
pound
one
for
guy.
pound again.
No, he did it against one guy. He
Two
hasn't done
guys.
it against the
Stanionis.
top
who was out the
competition.
ring for
Stanionis is the
12 months.
Stanionis is the only guy that he beat that he gets credit for saying he fought somebody.
Stanley
If you
on
get
it.
any one
He
of the
barely
Wait
got
a
OGs,
minute.
a
Wait a
free. He
minute.
barely
Hold on.
got
Hold
that
on.
if
fight.
you
Context
get
Hold on.
one of
Wait
the
a
matters.
minute.
OGs
Wait a
on
minute.
this
Wait
horn
a
right
minute.
now, I
Wait a minute.
guarantee
Context
Wait a
you
matters.
they'll
minute.
That dude
tell
was
you that
coming off
Wait
a
Boots
a
Ennis is
minute.
2-year
elite, bro.
layoff,
Wait
man.
a minute,
Context
man.
matters.
Wait a minute. Stanley on his biggest win was Butayev.
And that's a
And
great
Yeah.
win.
most
No,
Ain't
what
no
what
who else
I
got that
wait
win.
a minute,
no.
wait a minute, wait a minute. Most folks, if you ask anybody who know anything about boxing, I know who Butayev is, but most folks don't even know who Butayev is.
That's a
No,
fact.
I'm
OG,
not
you
saying
But
gotta
that's
I'm
a
stop
not saying they
saying that.
hard
do,
Just
fight.
because
but
it don't
that goes back to what I was saying.
That
The
don't make
only
the man
person that
can't
they give
fight.
him credit
that's
for
what I'm
beating,
Nobody
saying,
don't
bro.
know him.
Why do y'all say that? Like just because
the,
somebody don't know him don't mean he can't
Don't mean that
fight.
man
I don't,
can't
I don't
fight, bro.
understand
Yeah,
that.
that's
And Butayev
crazy
is a
work, bro.
dog. He
no,
will hurt you.
but what I'm
He
saying is that goes back to what I was saying. The only person that
Wait,
people gives him credit for beating of some note is Stanionis.
hold on,
That's the
wait
only
a minute.
person
Y'all,
of some
y'all
note.
talking about mofos don't know who did Butayev beat?
Nobody.
he dominated Jamal James.
Exactly.
Jamal
And
James.
look.
Yeah, the
Hold on,
6'4"
wait, wait,
Somebody
wait,
welterweight.
that
wait.
was
Come on,
This
supposed
man.
to
is
We
be
don't
this
act
is
like
good
we
at
don't
the
know who
hold
time.
Jamal
on, hold
James
on.
is,
This is
man.
the problem. This is the
Bro,
problem.
Jamal James
We
is
know
trash.
Jamal
Oh,
James. Jamal James ain't trash. He definitely not
it's
trash.
definitely not
Definitely
trash.
not trash. But
Come
at the
Come
on,
same
on,
OG.
time,
man.
hold
So
on. But
so
at the same time, that man ain't did nothing in the sport of
No.
boxing to be recognized that type of way.
This the
So
welterweight division. They all pass
that
around
brother
the
said
WBA. When
Jamal
you go
James.
through Al,
But
they pass
that's
around
what
the
I'm saying.
Hold on,
WBA.
and
hold on
now
one
you're putting
second.
it on. Now you're putting it
Hold
on
on
a
one
person.
second.
Hell
Hey,
no.
Dub,
That's what made the
you
fight.
can't, Dub, you can't tell me that won't funny. That brother Hot Rock said
No, nigga.
Jamal James is
But
trash.
see, that's the reason why I say that Boots is not elite. He hasn't done it against
Hot,
anybody.
hey, BVO, Hot Rod wasn't lying. I mean, I like Jamal. I think Jamal James can box. He a good fighter,
Got
but that
bad
man,
Oh
storms out
man.
he
here.
is he
But
ain't
we
never.
going 3
Hold on,
rings
wait a minute.
down.
Wait a minute. That man ain't never been on the championship level like that.
Hey,
Yeah,
say it again, Hot Rod. I missed that, man. Say it again, bro.
man, he
Jamal
trash.
James is trash, man.
That's
No,
crazy.
Jamal James is what you would consider a good opponent. He's not a very good opponent, but he's a good opponent.
He a
That's
C
what you
class.
could say.
He a C
Yeah,
class.
He a
But
he's a
he
good
was a
journeyman.
good
He a
opponent.
opponent for
journeyman.
Butayev, who was a good opponent for Stanionis,
Hold on, wait a minute.
who
Hold
couldn't
on, hold on, hold
who
on.
couldn't hold
Prize.
Boots's
I mean, I said
jockstrap.
prize. My
Respectfully.
B
Oh,
three, B
No,
three,
B3. That
B
was
three,
off a
B three,
2-year
B
So
three.
layoff,
that's Boots.
B3.
Boots is
Hold on, B
that
three, B
shows you the
three,
pecking order.
B three, B three. Are you telling me that Jamal James is above a C class fighter? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay,
Wow.
I
what
would say no.
what level you put him on?
B.
Bro, if he
no,
beat
Really?
Ryan Garcia is a
no.
B level fighter too, then
He not no
dog.
B. He not
If
no B
Jamal
level
James
fighter.
is a B
Mm,
level fighter, Ryan Garcia
but
is a B
Jamal
level fighter
James is a
too.
clean fighter. I don't know about the
I
other
ain't trying
guy.
to hear that
He
shit,
definitely
man.
not no. He definitely not no.
That brother
No,
said
He
he
ain't with the
above.
Jamal
juice crew.
James. Jamal
Everybody in the
James
juice
is
crew is questionable.
Bro,
he's a good fighter, but
He's solid. Yeah.
he's average. He's
He got
average.
nobody right home
He's
around him.
not
But you
above. He's
missed what
not
I
above
said, Dub,
average.
because y'all started talking before y'all cut me off. What I said was, and we bringing up Jamal James. Jamal James
No, you
got
bringing him. You
dominated
bringing
by
him.
Butayev, who lost to Stanionis, who coach had to pull him out versus Boots because he got whooped.
But
Man,
So
I
that's
that's
mean,
what
why
I'm
I
telling
said.
you.
context
But
That's
that's
matters,
what
but
bro.
Boots is,
Context matters.
and
hey,
Boots is
all
not what
these
you think
guys
he
are
is, homie.
underneath him. And
But
those
but
are
but
No,
like
but
what?
no,
but
How
they
but
many
not.
but,
different
No,
levels
they
of
not.
God?
No,
but
they
but
not.
but but B3,
Tell
the
him, tell him why he
problem
didn't fight
is
the
when you
man
say
years ago. Why
when
he
you
didn't fight the man
hold
years
hold
ago?
on, hold
Why he
on,
Because
fight
they
him when he
have
was
a
coming off a 2 year
manager that
layoff?
wants to
No,
keep them
nigga, he fought him
safe.
off a 2 year
They have to
layoff,
make
bro.
money
now
He
we
off
out
fought
of
him
them.
off a
order
two
again.
year
Now
Tyrod.
we out
layoff,
of
homie.
order. We out of order.
He
We out
fought
of
him off a
order.
2 year layoff,
I'm
dog.
about to mute
Ain't,
people, man. I'm
I
about
ain't
to mute
stupid,
We
somebody.
out
bro.
of
You
order,
ain't
man.
finna fool
Can
me,
y'all
homie.
get
I'm
back
not
in
stupid,
order?
bro. I'm not stupid. He fought him off a 2 year layoff.
Hot Rod, man. You out of order, bro.
He had just fought Maestre.
Hold on. You out of order
Listen,
too, B3.
listen,
You want
listen.
to lie? We could pull up box rec.
Pull it up, bro.
no,
Go ahead.
Stanionis had just fought. He had just fought.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
All I'm
I'm gonna
Stanionis.
trying to
pull it up
tell
right
you,
now.
all I'm trying to tell you is if Jamal James is Butayev best win,
This is true.
I'm just saying, and this just the truth. This just the truth. If that's his best win and he go lose, and I will agree, I agree, it was a close fight with Stanley Onis. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Wait, OG.
But
Oh,
hold on, let me finish. So if we can't sit here and say Jamal James ain't nothing special. Who Jamal James ain't beat no damn body.
No.
Y'all keep
He was
telling
the
me.
WBA regular champ.
All
That's
right,
who he
go
was.
ahead,
That's crazy.
go ahead. Y'all,
That's crazy.
Let
you
the
want to?
man finish, bro. Let the man finish, man. Come
Now
on.
he
That's
got it.
funny.
Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
That's
Has
crazy.
just
We sitting
B3.
up here having a
Nobody's
You
ranking
Jamal
weren't
for
James
Jamal
segment. It's
yo
James.
yo
crazy.
B3. You weren't telling the truth. Stanionis before he fought Boots, he didn't fight before that until March 4th of 2024.
Who was
He
that?
came off a year
You
layoff,
said
homie.
2 years
You said
though.
two
He
year
came off a
layoff.
year
You
layoff,
said
homie.
2 years. I already knew when the fight was. You had to tell me that.
Nigga, you said he got a fight in, so you lied. He
He
didn't
did
No,
get a
he
get a
had
fight
a
fight
in.
in.
How getting a
In
fight in when he
between
coming
that
off a
2
year
years that you
layoff?
said.
How? Oh, he's coming off still off a year
It's
layoff.
called
no, but
because
these
Like,
this is
these
his
guys
biggest
only
fight,
nigga,
a
fight.
hey,
unification.
I'ma
That's how
laugh today.
boxing
I'ma
works.
laugh today when your boy lose because you think he's so great. You think
He's
he's
not.
so great. When he
Who's gonna beat him,
lose, I'ma
Hot Rod?
laugh.
Who gonna
I'ma
beat him?
laugh. You gonna see? Oh, I bet
No,
you he won't fight
but see
Fundora. I bet you he
this
won't fight
but
Spider Crab. I
this
bet you
is
he
the
won't
thing.
fight Fundora.
But see
hey,
They
this
yo,
serving
this
Spider Crab to Thurman.
but
And
see
Thurman
this.
finna get knocked out.
No, Thurman gonna stop
I
Fendo.
agree.
What you want? Okay.
No,
Okay. Put your money
I
where your
think
mouth
I
is.
think Thurman might win that fight though. I do
He
think
got a
Thurman
Thurman ain't
might
good
got
win
a
that
chance,
fight.
shot.
B3. He
Thurman
got a
don't got a
definitely.
chance.
I think he does.
I think
Thurman
Thurman
a
might
good
win that fight
boxer, but
though.
it's just
Thurman
Fundora.
Thurman ain't got a chance against Fondor, bro.
Yeah, he's Harvard
Fondor.
educated. I don't think
Y'all
he's
tripping.
too
Okay.
critical. He's too
Y'all
critical.
tripping.
Y'all sleeping on Keith Thurman. People said Keith Thurman ain't had a chance against Mario too.
Man, come on. I hate when y'all do that, bringing up another fighter. Is Spider Crab motherfucking Fundora?
No, what I said is
I mean, is Mario Barrios
people
Fundora? Heck no.
people said that Keith Thurman didn't have a chance against Mario Barrio coming off a 2 year layoff. He didn't fight.
I never heard
He
that.
got a problem with
I never heard that either,
the body.
OG. I ain't never heard that.
I
Nobody.
never
I
heard
never
that,
heard
bro.
No,
that.
it was a lot of people
I
saying it.
never heard that,
I
fool.
definitely heard that, D Free.
Wait,
Hold on,
from
hold on.
who?
Hold on,
Where?
hold
I
on, hold
never
on.
heard that.
And Prize, you my right hand man. You did not hear that, bro.
I definitely heard people say that Mario Barnes was gonna beat up Keith Thurman.
No, it was a lot
Man.
of people saying that. I didn't
Mhm.
believe that, but there was a
I didn't
lot of
either.
They
people that
were
were
they were
saying that.
Hispanics from Texas.
I don't
He
care where
laced
they was from. It was a
he
lot of
laced
them.
that nigga, bro. I don't know what y'all talking. He laced that nigga.
Yeah, he did.
He said he laced up.
Yeah, he laced that nigga,
Man,
bro.
wait a minute, man. Nigga said Mario Barrios was gonna beat up Abel Ramos,
Oh
and that ended up
man.
being a
Yeah,
damn
they
draw. What are we
yeah,
doing right now?
yeah, they
Hold
Yeah.
did.
on, man. No,
Mario
no, no,
Barrios
no.
is
Hold on.
trash,
Wait a
man.
minute.
Mario is
Wait
just
a minute,
bar
man.
trash.
I just gotta say this. I don't understand, man. The eye test means something. The record means something. But at the end of the day, when you watch fighters fight, you know what I'm saying, bro? You understand what they bring to the table. And I never thought that Keith Thurman was gonna lose to Mario Barrios. Never thought that.
Nah, for one, not for 1 minute.
And then even with the Fundora fight, I don't think Keith Thurman. I think Keith Thurman do have a decent chance. I think it's a 65-35 fight for Fundora. I think Fundora gonna keep him at the end of the jab. If he end up being on the inside, Keith Thurman really gonna get whooped. But at the same time, bro, like y'all making
Gotta respect.
Mario who Mario Barrios. He ain't nobody. He ain't no
Garbage.
He's
I mean, he's
trash,
I'm
bro.
somebody
not
to the
saying
PBC.
I'm not saying Mario Barrio is
nothing about
anybody.
the PBC.
I'm saying the fact that people just underestimate Keith Thurman. People underestimate Keith Thurman a
Mm-hmm.
lot.
Yep. Keith Thurman going.
That's
I
a
think
good
Keith
point.
Thurman going. I think he gonna beat Fondor, bro. He got a good chance.
But you can
Man,
say it's his hairline. He gonna
uh,
get
Hey,
underestimated.
that man finna get hurt. All right. Hey, Prize, what you want to put on that fight?
Keith Thurman Fondor.
Yeah.
Uh,
You want to get his brother some money? That's what you about to do.
you got Fondor.
Yeah, I got Fundora.
Keith Thurman about to get
Uh,
laced.
oh
let's do a friendly
man,
bet.
bro.
No.
I
What's a
do
friendly
friendly
bet?
bet.
$10.
Like like $20.
Nah, you good. Hey, keep your 20, man. I ain't.
I'm
That's a
not
cigarette.
I'm not a gambler
He
guy,
That's
bro.
your
playing
I'm not
safe.
cigarette
going.
money.
Yeah,
Well,
You
I'm okay
you
with that.
can't buy a pack of Newport for $20.
But going
you can
back
go
to what
get
I
you a
was
nice
going back to what
cheesesteak.
I was saying though. Going back to what I was saying though.
Yeah,
Half of one.
I just
if I come to Philly, you gonna treat me to a cheesesteak,
Yeah,
brother.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Respectful.
That's
So
a
going back
fact.
to what I was
that ain't no
saying.
bet we finna make.
That's
You
a
gonna
You
eat the
fact.
pepper. Probably eat the peppers off your cheesesteak before he give it to you.
That's
out of
crazy.
order,
I
B.
tell
You
you,
out
That's
of order.
crazy.
You out of order.
That was
Hey,
just crazy.
hey, real quick, I went back and listened to y'all. So I missed the original part of the interview with YSM, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And I went back and listened, and and I don't know how Philly worked like that. Y'all know Philly better than I do. I
Mhm.
didn't know there was a North Philly, and then there's a North Philly. I guess that's what it was.
Yeah, north, south, east, west.
No, 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 no. But Prize was
There's
like, I'm
no.
from North Philly, and YSM was like, well, I don't go that far down right there.
Yeah.
I was like, you from North Philly? I didn't understand it. I didn't
He from the
understand.
suburbs of North Philly. That's why he was saying that. He from the
Okay,
suburbs.
okay, maybe that's what I didn't get. Because
Yeah,
Yeah,
he in
Prize,
the
it's
suburbs.
just like northwest. You got the hood part of northwest, and you got the suburbs of
It's like if a
northwest.
nigga
There's
said they
no
from the
there's no East Philly. Nobody says they go to the East Philly. It's North Philly, South Philly, Southwest, West, and the Northeast.
yeah, it's only north and south.
You're
Hey,
Oh
not. You're
yeah,
not.
hey,
Nobody
y'all
there's
live
says
by
West
I'm in
Philly
East
Pimlico?
too.
Philly.
There's
Hey, do
West
y'all
Philly
live by
too. He said
Pimlico?
only north and
What you
south.
said?
No,
Do
he said
y'all
there's
live
only
by
north and
Pimlico
south.
Racetrack?
There's a
Hold
West
on.
Philly
Oh
too.
yeah. You know what? Actually, Hot Rod, I built the Parks Casino, and I got to see Smarty Jones. He came out there, looked like the daggone president was out there. All the security. I never seen so much security in my life, not in person like that. So yeah, we do got a racetrack. It's not. So it's about like 45, 50 minutes from my crib. Yeah, for
What's
sure.
that
The
dude's
They
name?
dope
What's
Parks
that
they
dude's
Casino
name?
fire.
Well,
they
what did you say?
rebuilding it,
How
Prize.
Don't ever say there's no West Philly. There's only north and south. Don't ever say.
There is a West Philly. Yeah, West
Yeah, I'm about
Philly.
to say Will Smith is from West Philly.
Oh
He
yeah,
played
oh
in
yeah.
no,
the daggone Fresh Prince of Philly. I mean
no,
Fresh Prince of
There's
Bel Air.
no BVO. I put it to you like this. There's no East Philly. It go North
no, no,
Philly, South Philly, West, Southwest.
but that's what
what
BVO said.
that's
BVO
what
said
I'm
it
saying.
wasn't no East Philly. He said
Yeah,
No,
right.
no.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Facts.
BBO said there's only north and south.
no,
That's
I
what
said
no,
wasn't
no,
BBO
no
he
said.
didn't.
east.
No,
I
he didn't say that. He said
I said wasn't no
it was
east.
no East Philly.
That's what I
Yeah,
said. Free no east
yeah.
Philly.
No
And
No,
East
you
Philly.
said it's,
if
you said
BVO
it's
be out here,
only north and south. Go
if
back and listen
BVO
to
get
the
out,
replay back.
bro, if BVO get out here capping, you know I'm gonna call the brother sombrero as soon as I get opportunity. But I guarantee you, he definitely said there was a West. He said there wasn't no East Philly.
That's what I
Yeah,
said. Free wasn't
Yeah.
no east. I
and he
said it's
definitely
north and
said there's
south.
only a north and south.
I don't know. I think you're hearing stuff, but
Southwest
That's all
is,
you gotta do is go
you
back and listen
know,
to the playback. You'll hear it.
but I'll say that
like
because
brother Crush is from South Philly. Like
ain't
Crush
no
not
ain't
too
no
far from me. He like 10, 15 minutes from me.
ain't no North Cleveland or no South Cleveland. It's either East Cleveland or West Cleveland.
Really.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
that's it.
I tell you what is a northeast,
Either
southeast, northwest, southwest.
either you over
Hey,
the bridge
Yeah.
or you're not. That's how it is in Cleveland. Either
I,
you over the
I'm just
bridge or you're not.
I'm just trying
That's
to figure
crazy.
out prize. I was listening to y'all,
Uh huh.
you and YSL Cook, and YSL when you was like you been to Max.
YSM.
YSL, excuse me, I said YSL. YSL when
Fuck
you
you,
said you been
Holmes.
to Max, he was like, "Nah, I ain't never been there." I said, "Damn, okay, hold on, I don't know if I need to go there then." And
Nah,
then
we
Yeah,
be all right. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing
No,
to
you
us, man.
crazy, bro. You
But see,
hit.
if you, I
no,
wouldn't take you.
that's what the
I
brother
would
said.
take. Okay, this is what I would do. This is what I would do. I would. All right, I grab you. I scoop you from the airport or your hotel or whatever, right? And then I ride by there and let you look and say, because I'll get out because I feel like I'm protected and I feel like nothing's gonna happen to me. So I'll get
Man,
out and go.
I'm not worried about none of that.
All
It
right,
ain't
then
that.
then I would take you to Max's. Then I would, or
The
I probably would keep it. I don't know, maybe Delisandro's. It's
Dub,
a
Dub.
couple joints I can take you
He
to.
he trying to take you to East Atlanta at 12 o'clock at night, bro. That's
Nah.
not nowhere you want
First
to
of
Hey,
be.
all,
oh,
first of all, Dub,
hold
I'm
on,
not gonna be at Max's at 12 o'clock at night. I'm gonna go in there in the afternoon where it's outside, it's lit up. You know, there's a lot of people gonna be walking around, and I get my steak and I roll.
bro.
I
You
don't.
know, so but you know, it's so crazy. My dad stay in East Atlanta, so I done been over there, and even when you go out late,
Matter of fact,
as long as you in order, ain't nobody messing with you like that, bro.
Nah, hell no. I take you
matter of
to. I
fact,
take you
I'm
to the
glad you brought it
Italians.
up.
I take you to the Italian boys, Phillips,
I'm
down
glad.
not too far from Crush, and I'll get you one of them joints from Phillips. You and they cheeseburgers be smacking too.
Bro,
But I know it's a cheesesteak, but you like Phillips.
but
But
real quick in Atlanta, bro, like niggas ain't really if you just doing your own, if you stand in your own lane, they ain't really fucking with you
Right,
like that.
and I ain't no young boy either. I'm cause I'm a unk or whatever they call us now. So they not bothering me anyway. I don't go out there with my watch and my stuff on. I go out there regular, my little
Oh, they got
sweatsuit,
this.
and I go in there and slide, get my steak, and I roll out. You know what I mean? I park
I ain't
up.
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. When I go into the hood gas station, I had a hammer on my hip like I'm
Yeah, for
walking
sure.
Texas Ranger. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna.
Now, now when I'm
hey,
down in North Carolina, it's different. But up
I
here,
don't know about
it's not
Philly. I was
likely.
about to say I don't
Like
know
in
about Philly.
Jersey, it's not likely somebody gonna have a firearm because you'll get in a lot of trouble.
That's
You
what I
know
was
what
gonna
I'm
say. I
saying?
don't even know if
Yeah.
it's
So
legal.
you don't got, but down North Carolina, where my license, I got my license on North Carolina.
Well,
So
Ohio's an open
I
carry.
got straps down there. You know what I'm saying? I got firearms and I'm
But
licensed. So
them northern cities, them East Coast cities. A lot
don't
of them they
play.
ain't open carry, nothing like that.
No,
Like you
because
come to Georgia,
we're more of a cannabis state. Like you can't have both. You're not going to have an open carry state that can have dispensaries, that cannabis dispensaries. It's not. It
but you
doesn't
come to
work.
Georgia, like nah,
no, they what
walk
they don't
around with
have
it on our hip.
they don't have open carry, but they do have carry concealed.
Yeah, you got to go through a lot to get that.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
they
you
might
do
have
in
changed it
Jersey.
now.
In
They might in
Jersey, it's
Jersey. It's
tough.
vicious.
All it is a 40-hour class. That's it.
In Jersey is vicious. North Carolina, all you gotta do is go to the firearm show and go up there and give them your driver license. They do a soft background check and they'll be like, "You're good to go." It take like 10 minutes, and then you can just pick what you want, bro, from the list.
Oh,
Man,
real quick, for you said a 40-hour class, a 40. That's a work
That's
week
that's
right
a
there.
right.
That's
That's
a
a
That's a
work
lot.
work
week,
week.
Chris.
that's not
That's
a
a
lot
lot.
because it's a 40-hour class, but you're doing it online. You do it at your own pace.
But
You ain't
in
you ain't
That's a
Georgia,
lot, free.
but in
no.
That's a
Georgia
lot.
though, but bro, in Georgia, you
Listen.
don't go through none of like
Yeah,
you have
same
Listen,
to
thing in North
you do
Carolina,
have to
Dub.
listen. It's not a lot.
you do have to
If
take a
you
class
if
to conceal, but to
Yeah,
open carry, all you
nah,
got to do is
the
go and get
license.
I
approved.
understand that, but what I'm saying is, you saying it's a lot. It is not. Like I said, it's online. If you
40 hours
know,
of computer is a lot, bro.
if if you already know the law, you ain't got to read through all the paperwork and all that
Well,
stuff. You
free.
just
You know
go.
the law. That's different.
Yeah, yeah. To an average person,
I
it'd be
know a lot
tough.
of people that did it. They ain't go through all the paperwork. They did it in one day. I know a lot of people that did it.
They
It
did
don't take that
40
long to
hours
do.
class in one day. That's a savage.
No,
This
it's
the
a
difference. Free.
they.
This the difference. This the difference. What
Listen,
we saying is, but when you come
y'all
to the
not
country,
listening. Y'all
no,
not
no,
listening.
I hear exactly
Yeah,
what
no,
you're
I
No,
saying.
heard you
I'm
exactly.
talking to Prize.
No,
Prize, you're
I
not
heard you,
listening.
Free.
No, you when I say when I say a 40-hour class, that is what the law says. You're supposed to take a 40-hour class. You're doing
Okay,
it online. You don't
right.
have to do the entire
So,
40 hours. You're doing it
oh,
online.
oh, you didn't say that. All I'm
But
I
saying
just
is
said
that
it.
North Carolina, you just give them your driver license and you can go, you can walk out of
I
there.
didn't say. I said you
but
don't have to read through all that. If you know the law, you don't have to read through all that.
not,
You
hold
just go ahead and do the daggone test, and
I
you
don't.
pass.
I know my laws though, so I'll probably be all
but
right
at
on
the
it.
same time in Georgia, you do have a class you have to take. It ain't no 40-hour class, and like free said, yeah, if you know the law, those type of thing, but they're gonna teach you the law. They're gonna teach you how to shoot. They're gonna teach you certain things when you get a concealed carry versus anybody who goes out to you can go to a gun show. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna register you at the gun show if you already ain't got a license, and you can walk around with it on your hip. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
That's how
Now,
I do,
you can
Dub.
Yeah, I
When I'm
mean
down North
you can
Carolina, Dub, I got my Nina on my hip band, so everybody can
that's
see that I have it. So leave
that's how
me
I
the
mean.
F alone.
That's how they do it down here. You just can't show it. You can have it on your hip. It just got to be concealed. All you got to do is put your shirt over top of it.
no, that's
That's it.
backwards. That's
Yeah.
backwards.
That's
All you gotta do
concealed.
is put your shirt over top. It's concealed. You put your shirt over
No,
top. It's concealed.
you have to go to a class to do that. Can you walk around with it just showing?
What?
Can you walk around with it showing?
The hammer, the
With
firearm.
your fight, I just said it. You can walk around with your firearm. You just have to have it concealed.
But and what I'm saying is backwards because in Georgia, when you get your license, you can walk around with it on the hip as
Showing.
long as it's showing. And then
You'll get in trouble
you have to get a concealed carry
to
permit
put your shirt over it.
to put your shirt over it.
Like North
It's,
Carolina, it's the
That's what I
same
just
thing as
said.
North Carolina, Doug.
no, that's not what you said. You didn't say that.
I did. I said we have a carry conceal here.
Did anybody hear him say that?
Yes, that's what Prize just said. He said, yes, that's what we have up here.
No, he agreed with me.
No, I did not. I said
I didn't say you did. I didn't say you did. I said Prize did.
Prize agree with both of us. He said down in North Carolina, I can walk with it on my hip. He said, but in up here in Philly, I have to have it concealed. He said the same thing that I said.
No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that.
Prize, will you tell him what you just said?
I think I said that. I think I said that. I think
so. So you telling me, Prize? You saying that you just said that
it's backwards in the city, Doug.
No. What I'm saying is what you just said. When you're saying that you can walk around with it on your hip as long as
North Carolina and Georgia pretty much got the same firearm laws.
As long as it's showing.
Yes,
right?
we have. So right. So if I put my shirt over it and I don't have that concealed class you're talking about, now I'm gonna get in trouble for not having my firearm shown.
Right.
But up here they don't play it like that. You gotta go through all the classes and stuff, and then your shirt is over it, so they don't see it.
So you can't walk around with a firearm showing.
No.
Up there.
That's not in the state of New Jersey. Not in the state of New Jersey, you will go to jail.
That's crazy work.
Yeah, no.
That's why I say it's backwards in the city. But they put you through more the ringer, like Philly, Jersey, DC. They put you through more the ringer than Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina. Feel me?
Also, the difference is the difference is the northern states have more federal land than the southern states. So, like DC, the entire city of DC is federal ground. Anytime you get stopped or you get arrested, it's a federal charge at any time. It don't matter what the charge is. If you get arrested, it's a federal charge because the city of DC is federal ground. So you can't carry your firearm into a federal building.
Right.
You can't carry it to a federal building. So when you're walking around in the city of DC, you have to have it concealed because you're on federal ground. You have to. That's why they do it like that.
North Carolina, I can go into them buildings with my firearm showing.
Groceries.
I can go in a grocery store. I can go everywhere with my hammer.
I can go to any public land.
Yep.
Whether it's a grocery store, if it's the post office, and I got
the mall.
I can go into any of them with it, especially because before you got to take another class for the concealed piece of it. But once you get your gun or your gun license, you can wear that open. It's an open
everywhere. It's an open carry state.
Yeah, I mean, I can walk into a grocery store with my firearm as well. I just can't go into. I can't go into no daggone courthouse. I can't go into no.
You can never go into a courthouse with a gun.
No, yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Because that's a federal building. I can't go into
that's because it's
federal building
accordingly. You can go. I guarantee you can go into a post office. A post office, federal building. You can go in there with your gun on your hip.
It's open to the public. I put it to you like this, Free. If it's open to the public,
you can't. Not
in North Carolina and Georgia, if it's open to the public, we can have our firearms showing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is not in DC and Maryland, you can't.
No, in Jersey either. Nowhere
with firearms.
You can't go to the grocery store. You better leave your ish in the car, and you got to get. I think you got to do something with that. I don't even know if you can go. I don't even know if you can have your joint in the car. It's real funny in Jersey, bro.
No, you can go into a grocery store.
And this is why folks move into places like Texas, Florida, Georgia.
Open carry states. Because I got right now, I got only one joint here, and I don't take it nowhere because I'll get a firearm charge. But down North Carolina, I can ride with my AR. I can ride with my 9. I can do
whatever you want to.
Right.
But see, that's the same thing down here. if you have a carry concealed license, you can ride around with your weapon
But
as
we're
long
not
as
talking about carry concealed. We're talking about open carry.
Yeah.
I
As
know
long as
what you're saying. I'm talking about the riding around. He said I don't ride around because I get in trouble. I
Heck
said
no, he
yeah.
said he don't do that. He said he
In
don't do that in
Jersey. In
Jersey.
New
I
Jersey.
know. That's what I'm answering, Doug. Dang, that's what I'm
Yeah.
answering.
Yeah,
He said he don't do it there because he'll get in trouble. I said, well, down here, you can ride around with it in your car as long as it's concealed. You can't be waving it around. If you got it on your hip or you got it in your glove box, you can ride around with your weapon all you want to. People ride around with weapons all day long throughout D.C. and Maryland. They do it all day long. Virginia as well. All day long. They ride
I
around
think
with weapons.
Virginia
The
is
first thing
Virginia open
the
carry.
police officer
but you
asks
got
you
to
when they
take a
pull you
40.
over,
But you said,
he
but you
asks you,
saying,
do
but
you
you're
have any
saying,
weapons in the car? You say, yes.
but you're
Here go my
saying you,
carry concealed license.
but you're saying you got to take a 40-hour class to ride around with them weapons, correct?
Yes.
I'm saying you got to take a 40-hour class to get the carry concealed license.
Yes.
So if you don't have the carry concealed license, you can't
You in
ride around
trouble.
with it
You
in
in
your car.
trouble. You in
No,
trouble.
you ride around with a firearm and you ain't got no carry concealed license. You getting 5 years for the firearm and a
Mm-hmm.
year for every bullet that's in the daggone
You in trouble.
magazine.
Hold on. How do we get? Let's move on from this conversation, man. We
Yeah.
talking crazy right
Crazy.
No,
now.
that's not crazy. That's law. It's okay.
No, we ain't gonna talk about it though. Shout out
Yeah,
to
we can keep it pushing.
Merry Christmas though. We moving on.
Merry Christmas.
Bentley said he got one time becoming a 2-time world champion.
Mm.
Why can't I see the chat?
I thought it was already unified. Two divisions. Yeah.
he was unified at
Hey
1.7.
Bentley, man. We monetized, dog. We
He never
monetized.
Yeah,
Shout out to
send a super
Bentley.
chat, Bentley.
My,
You've been around long enough.
he
my
wasn't
man Bentley.
he was never a champion in no other
He
division just at
that boy
147.
Prime, crazy. What he said? You been around long
Yeah,
enough.
he been around. He been one of like the first of the daggone people that come every time. So put some color in the chat.
Shout
Oh
out to my
yeah, he
man
about to
Bentley.
be if he wins, he'll be a 2 division champion.
Who
I
y'all?
hope he wins.
Hold on, I missed this earlier. I'm pretty sure y'all talked about it, but who y'all got in that fight? Fundora. Well, first off, they saying that Thurman is ducking because we heard it was going to be Victor Ortiz. Excuse, I keep saying
Virgil.
Virgil.
Virgil, yeah, he ducking.
That's what I'm hearing. They saying that Thurman is ducking Virgil, but
How?
how can you duck Virgil
He's
and go?
fighting the unified champ.
How can you duck somebody and go fight?
Got a better business deal. It's business too. Boxing is business. It's a business
No,
Always.
what I'm gonna tell you,
Hey,
I'm gonna tell you
Spider
what it
Crab
is.
gonna beat Thurman to death, man.
I'm gonna
You
tell you what it is. I'm
you
gonna tell you
talking
what
like
it is,
BBO?
Dub. I'm gonna tell you what it is, Dub. They mad because now Virgil ain't got no fight. They were saying all this stuff about Boots. Oh, we got a better name, a better opponent with a bigger name than you. Now you ain't got no opponent.
You don't got nothing.
Yeah, so all that talk was for nothing.
But nothing.
Hey, and free. Correct me if I'm wrong. When we heard that it could be Virgil versus Thurman, we was like, "Hey, that's a good fight." You know what I'm saying? That's a good fight.
Yeah, it's a
So
good fight.
now all of a sudden, and I want to get back to this. What we got on, because I think this is a hell of a fight. If Thurman fight Ortiz, or I keep saying Ortiz, if he fight Fundora, I think you're gonna get hands put on him. I got. If y'all want to bet me on it, y'all let me know. Like I said before, shout out to my brother Prize.
Yeah.
I ain't taking
Yeah.
that $20 bet. Respect.
He say he wants some cigarette money.
Yeah,
All right.
but
Okay, Dub. I tell you what, we can do $50.
and you got Thurman?
Yes.
All right, put it up.
I gotta put it up.
Yeah. No. When I say put it up, I trust you. You ain't
Oh
going.
yeah.
I trust.
Me and D free bet. D free
I'll
pay.
send
I
you the.
pay.
I'll send you the money if necessary. If
Nah,
you
don't
want.
send me
Man,
nothing.
listen,
After the fight,
I'm
we
down to
pay
my
up.
socks right now, but I mean that's a sucker's bet. I wouldn't even put that on my brother.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Hey,
minute. Oh, B3, you out of order.
how? Keith
You out of
Thurman got
order.
a good
Hold on.
chance to win
Wait
this
a minute,
thing.
B3.
Man, Keith
I think
Thurman
Keith Thurman can beat.
hairline is at his neck,
Hold on, man.
man. He
B3,
can't.
you out of order. You out of order, man.
He said, I'm
You out
down
of
to
order
my
right
I'm down to my socks.
now. Now you're stealing money from him, man.
I
We
got
already.
Keith
We got.
Thurman winning the fight.
That's what I'm saying. Free.
Free.
See,
You got
free
Keith
with me.
Thurman too.
Yeah, I got Keith Thurman winning the
What you
fight
got
too.
on? What you got on it?
You got on
I'm
my
not.
40.
I'm not betting on Keith Thurman.
Oh,
Him
okay.
getting beat to death.
I don't like Keith Thurman or Fedor
I
enough
don't
to bet
really
on
like
either one
betting
of them.
either, man. But you know, to
I
make
ain't,
it fun, I
Now,
guess.
I ain't,
now,
no.
if he
We ain't
was,
got to bet. We ain't, and I agree with you. I agree. And I said this before. After the nigga
Cry
ATL
baby.
ran
I'm
off.
not him though, Dub.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm not saying.
BVO can and D
No,
Free can vouch for me. I pay.
That ain't the point. And it's no disrespect to you, Prize. I think you're
Of
okay.
course,
But
none
go
When
ahead.
you
taken,
did
I,
none
that,
taken.
when you did that, I said, we don't know this nigga, man.
you
Why you
said
doing
don't
that?
bet this nigga, man. Don't bet him.
Hmm.
You
This
don't
nigga
know it.
he gonna run off with the money, man.
Only people that I probably would bet it'd be BVO, D Freezy, and probably you in three. I would. I mean, and the rest of the brothers. I probably,
Yeah,
if it
But
ain't STN, I probably
that's
wouldn't bet
friendly.
them dudes though. Yeah,
But if
and then I
anything
don't,
50, that's a
and then
friendly
you're
bet. I
not
was
gonna
just
want to
joking,
bet with
Dub.
me because I'm not gonna bet you $200. I'm not doing
no.
that. I'm not playing
But
them
but
games.
but but
Not
but the
on
same thing.
this.
But
No, not on any fight. Not on any fight.
it ain't about the money, really. Really, it's just
It's
because we
about the
talk
fun.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We talk shit.
that's why I said 50. I could do
$50
it
is
for fun.
cool.
Cause
But
I
but
ain't gonna lie. I
but
ain't
at
gonna
the
lie.
same
Go
time,
ahead.
this nigga ran off with the bag. Hey, nigga
I
ran off
ran
with
off
the
with the
bag.
bag.
No, not you.
I say, dang, you gotta
Hey,
remind me. I might have
a
been
nigga,
50.
a nigga who claimed me from Georgia, man. I'm saying,
Oh,
damn, I
I,
thought
He
the
didn't
I,
ran
to,
Georgia
off with
brother
your. He
was.
didn't ran off with your
I told
Skrilla.
you when you did it, Dub. I said, Dub, you don't know this nigga. What you
He
doing?
gonna BVO literally said he gonna run off with the money, bro. BVO
BVO put.
literally
Oh,
said
that's
that. That's
crazy.
a fact. That's a fact.
He was too happy when Dub sent the money. He was too happy.
Dub, you sent them money?
Man,
To lock it in.
I'm a true
Dub
better.
always send the money first.
Oh
Dub always
heck
do that.
no, no. We
Dub,
bet after the fight, then we send money. We don't send money
Dub
until.
always
Yo, OG
Dub
Dub
Oh,
must
always
have
send the
been
money
drunk.
first, and if he wins, you just send him double. If he lose, you already got the
I
money.
ain't gonna lie. I was sweating when Tia was fighting Verge. I was like, damn, I'm about to send this nigga $200.
Yeah,
I,
Dub
I,
always send the
That's
I,
money
that's
first.
that's that's a, that's you that's cool, Dub. If you, I mean, but damn.
Hey, look, man,
well, the reason I do it that way is because I want you to understand I'm a man of my word. You know what I'm saying?
hey, Prize,
I
Yeah.
tell you that.
Remember that bet that me and Dub had about Washington having a better record than Dallas? He sent
Yeah.
me the $100 at the beginning of the season before the
Oh my
season even
God,
started.
did he really?
I got a
Yes,
bet.
he
I
sent
got
me
a
the
bet
hundred
for you,
That's
dollars.
Dub.
He sent me the hundred
insane.
dollars before the season started, and at the end of the season, I was like, "Thanks
Yo,
for the 100,
OG
Dub."
Dub got a
That's
kind
crazy.
heart. He
Yes, you
tripping.
do, Dub. You tripping.
Nah, Dub. Hey,
I'm a real
Dub.
man.
Hey,
Hold on. See, this is the difference. Niggas run off on bets. One thing you gonna realize is if I'm a man of my word, and
Yeah,
being a man of your word, I don't. I trust that most people are gonna be men of their word, but hey, if I get caught here, then like I said, I learned my lesson. So I don't bet niggas on YouTube
um,
at all no more. I'm
I bet
I
I'll
ain't
see
only
I
on
bet
YouTube. I'm
y'all,
in
but
real
as long
life.
as I bet, but as long as it's one of y'all and it's gonna be very friendly because I don't wanna owe you $150, $200, $300. I don't want you to owe me that
Nah,
I ain't
money
nah,
gonna.
because the
because
way Dub do it, he give you money up front.
and
I
the
got a
way I
bet for
am,
you, Dub. This a good bet.
I move off I don't move off liquid anyway. I don't spend my own money. So I don't
it's not about the money.
It's
When we
about the
make,
competition, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
I said I bet 50 friendly dollars.
no,
All right, I got one for you, Dub. Can you hear me out?
Hold on. Prize don't understand what you're saying, so let's move on. We confusing the nigga, man.
I thought y'all
Let's
already
move
locked
on.
in the 50.
Let's
Listen,
move on.
here's Dub.
it ain't no bet. It ain't no bet between
Y'all.
me and Prize. We good.
It's no bet? Oh,
It's
okay.
no
All right,
bet.
what you think
No bet.
about this though? Cowboys over under 50
I
over under 50 wins.
ain't betting online no more.
Yeah, they done ran Dub off. That's crazy.
No. If I'm a bet, hell, Knockout told me, B3 told me, man, if you gonna bet, you might as well bet Vegas. At least you know you're gonna get your
Yeah,
money
that's a
back.
fact.
That's a
So I
fact.
said,
That's a fact.
that's the look. That's why I be hot rod. When hot rod be talking about the horse races, I'm trying to get into them. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna have to just hit. I'm gonna have, hot rod. I'm gonna send you a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? So you could put the money on for me as well. So we can eat together, brother. Respect.
Horse racing, like most other betting, though, you really need an underdog to get off.
Hell,
Like,
yeah.
man,
and that's the
now
same
you
thing with
don't,
boxing.
bro. I swear to God, I seen
But if
hot.
you know horses,
Hold
though,
on, hold on.
that's not necessarily true. If you
This a
know the
true story.
horses,
This a true story right here. This a true story. Hot Rod, tell me if I'm lying. I seen this nigga bet 50 cents and win $100, bro, on everything I
Yeah,
love.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, because the way
Hot
them
Rod be
odds
cleaning
be in
up.
horse racing is
All
crazy.
right, all right. Am I lying?
You ain't lying.
See,
Hey,
I try my best to tell the truth.
how many underdogs you get to hit on that?
3.
Shit. We beat what? I think no, I think probably beat two favorites in that sequence.
See, there you go. He beat two favorites. That's how you got to do it.
Yeah, it's not easy for sure.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause you can get cooked. Cause I didn't see people out there that had to get carried out by security when I worked at Parks Casino when I was an apprentice. I was real young. It was the first casino in Pennsylvania, so in the state of Pennsylvania, and I was up there and I just seen this security had to pull this dude and lost everything, man, like 100 grand. I was like, they bet like that out here, man. Them dudes was up there, man, getting pulled out by security, and then the guys that win the big time. The one guy won like 400 grand. It was crazy, bro.
When I
Yeah,
see the
all this.
dude,
Yeah, all this security walk him to his car and stuff, dog. It was
But
crazy.
it ain't when I'm betting, it ain't necessarily about the money. And even with the bet I had with the nigga ATL, it wasn't about the money. It's that he sitting here talking about Pat Leap of the Beat, Shakur Stevenson. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh man,
What are you
That
that's
was
talking?
easy money.
you should have knew he was
Damn,
on
that was
drugs.
easy money.
You
that's
should have knew.
crazy.
But he took the bet, and then the
He
nigga
took
that
his money.
no, he ran off on the bet.
No, he
Oh my.
took Dub's money. He played.
Oh wait, that was a setup, Dub.
That was a on that fight,
That was
Dub.
a hit. That was a
That
hit.
was a
Yeah, that
straight
was
up
a
hit.
hit piece.
I said that Dub ain't
That was
listen
a
to his
hit,
little
Dub.
brother on that one. I told
Shout
him, I
out to
said,
brother Piro. What up
this
though?
nigga was
Man, see
scribbling,
that type of
scrambling.
guy. What's that cartoon? The Simpsons cartoon when you strangling him, when he was strangling his son Bart. When
Bart,
Homer was
yeah.
strangling Bart, there. That's what you would do to a guy like that, man. That's some nut shit right there.
That's
Hey,
crazy work.
I
Dub, you're a
always,
Man,
generous guy, Dub.
it was $100, so it ain't gonna kill
It
me.
don't matter, bro. If it was ten
But
dollars,
no. It was the principle of the situation. And the crazy thing is, I can't find this nigga nowhere. I
he ain't
You
can't
thought
coming
find.
back. He didn't
you
change his
thought you
YouTube
could?
that
name.
nigga changed his name, his number,
He
and
didn't change his
everything.
YouTube name down on you, Dub.
Niggas
But
He
nah,
wild.
but
he
see, the
probably
thing about
be
it
hey,
is,
you know what, Dub? He probably be in your chat for real, for real.
But guess
you
what,
got.
Dub? God don't like ugly, man. What's
Oh no,
going
I was
on?
gonna say that, Beaver. You gotta pray for a guy like that because he'd be dead in jail somewhere.
Yeah,
Because when you conducting yourself like that, you scamming people.
life,
That's where you gonna end up.
karma. Hey man, hey, life always gonna tell you what's the real. You know what I'm saying? And he got off on me. He gonna get his one way or another. I hope the brother is. I hope he doing well. That's all I say.
Fair
Hey,
enough.
F it,
You're a
man.
good
F
man.
it.
You're a
F it.
good man, Dub. Hey,
F it.
man of God.
Because if I was on there, Dub, I would have been like, no, there's no way you're doing that.
And we was on my brother.
Right? Who'd
We
have
was
thought?
hold
BBO
on.
tried.
We was on
DBO ain't try hard enough because there's
bro.
no way I'd
We
have
was
let
on
Dub send
TD
his money.
show.
Yeah, that was
We was
crazy.
on TD show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wish I
But
was
you gotta
there.
remember, TD's boy ran off on with my money before too. So
Nah,
What
don't put
TD
that on
got going
TV.
on?
Don't put
it
that on
wasn't
TV.
TD though. It was one of his homeboys.
Man, you got.
He
They
said
said you
one of
got
his
paid. Bro. They
homeboys.
said you got paid.
No. TD paid me for a hit the bet me and him had. I'm talking about the dude he had sent the Mo from the Simpsons, man, didn't pay me my $20. But it's all good.
I'm dead.
God gave me that
What
back
you
for me,
say?
man. Huh?
My fault. I thought I was on mute. I was talking to my daughter. My bad.
All
No.
I'm saying is everybody gonna get theirs, and life teach better than I can ever teach. So
Shout out Big Dog
it'll
Willie.
work
Yeah,
out.
that's a
It'll work
fact.
out how it works.
Yeah, you'll get it back
The
though,
big dog
Dub, on
Willie,
another.
man. He my size now, baby. A black man.
Hold on, what
Yes,
Big Dog
indeed.
said? He said, "Dude, what's going on with the?"
I don't think
Oh,
we can
here we
touch
go.
that
Here
though,
we
Dub.
go. Here we go.
I don't think we touching that on
Oh, you a
BBO.
nut,
Man, this
bro.
Boy,
fantasy
You a nut
draft
for
gonna
that.
whoop on
You a
y'all,
nut.
man.
salute to the
You
big
a
dog Willie.
nut. Somebody don't let you come nowhere,
Hey,
Hey,
Willie.
when
hey,
this meeting
hey,
for the fantasy draft, man.
hey, that's that. I was about to ask that same question.
Fucking embarrass y'all.
Um, TD Sports, he said he gonna get everything set up, but it's more than likely just gonna be the guys.
Yeah,
Well,
B
hey, we
Freezy
rock.
was saying something about it too. Freezy, no.
He said they gonna get everything set up over the weekend because the
Hey,
season about to come up.
what we got on it free?
We betting. I can't make two
No,
bets.
no, 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 no. You just put you put $50 in for whatever you want to play with. Free. What we got on the on the pools?
Yeah, he said it may be free because nobody signed up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we was
Free
just
said he
talking
was.
about it earlier,
Yeah, on
Derp.
his channel.
But I
He
was telling
say
them we could do like a little friendly $10 pot. Everybody $10 buy-in or whatever.
yes, yeah. That's the
That ain't
kind of
enough
that's
juice
the
for
kind.
Dub. He ain't even want to take prize money.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, I jump in with that. I jump in with it.
Because free the way
I'm
free
gonna
be free
We
lose
might as well
explained
do
to
it
it.
anyway.
for bragging rights for 10.
I'm gonna lose anyway.
I
It
feel
don't.
like OG Dub gonna pick all Cowboys.
I'm just telling
Oh,
you,
there
I'm
you
gonna
go.
lose
Right.
anyway. It don't matter. I'm gonna lose. I always lose, and nine
Well,
times
you
out of
got
10,
negative energy, Dub. Of course you're gonna lose if you're talking like that.
well, it ain't negative energy. It's the truth.
He picked with
Uh,
his heart.
no, it ain't that. Every time and when I'm drafting, I don't pick with my heart. I try to pick the best players. My problem is that every time I draft folks, they end up injured for the damn season.
Terrible, bro.
Mm.
That's a
I'm like,
fact.
man, God, it done happened. It done happened. The last 3 years I done played fantasy.
That's
Everybody,
nasty to have to. That's
everybody on my
nasty.
team end up injured. I be having, man. Look, I'm in the damn free agent pool looking for damn tight ends and running backs and shit. I'm like, man, come on.
You lose the
Hey,
lose the joy for it. Then I mean, anytime you got a draft thinking about soft tissue, it's just it's too much, man. It's too intricate. I don't want to think about soft tissue when I'm picking players.
I'm a play. I'm a play. I'm a play, but it be too much. I'm like, man, I can't put too much energy into this shit right here because this
hey,
shit.
B,
I just want to pick the players I like, man. That's it.
how long you gonna be up, B3?
I don't know. It depends if Dub go live.
Oh,
Nah, hell
Like,
no.
FaceTime me when we done, so
I
we can
gotta
go.
get
So we
I
go to
got
these races for tomorrow.
man. Hold on, wait a minute, man. Look. I had to
All
work
right.
with my grandmother earlier today. We had all type of my God. I don't want to get too far into it, but had to work with her. Got home, had to cook and shit. My mama called me. She wants some, man. I was like, man,
Dub.
goddamn.
I gotta get up and be at my grandparents' house at 6 o'clock in the morning to take my grandfather all the way up to where Kobe Bryant played high school basketball, which is like an hour away. I gotta be having there at like 7:30, dog.
Bro, it
Mm.
be work, bro. It be working with them.
That's work with them elders, boy. That's some
With those,
serious work.
but I love them. I love them,
Oh,
and
yeah, I'm gonna
I,
be there at 6 in the morning.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
I'm gonna be
Well,
there at 6 in the morning, ready to go, Dub.
hey, look, my son said, "Daddy, when we leave?" I'm like, "Oh, bro, man, chill, man."
Hold on, Dub. A lot has happened, so you know I gotta always, touch bases with you before November 22nd. What's your current thoughts on the Devin Haney Norman Jr. fight? Um, are you still leaning one way or another?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I already told you. You already know where I'm leaning. I'm leaning toward Junior, but I will say, man, Junior, man, stop doing these damn interviews, man.
Mm,
Interviews. The same way I criticize Devin with interviews and shit like. Stop with the interviews, man. You looking like you trying to be on a run, and I understand promoting yourself. I understand that, but stop with all of that. Go win the damn fight. And
yeah,
I still pick Junior, but I like I said from the beginning, I don't think it's a close fight. Or excuse me, let me rephrase that. I think it's a very close fight. I don't think I don't think Junior's just go in there and knock Devin out in the second, third round. Nothing.
mm-mm, that ain't going.
I think it's a very close fight, and so hey, I
What you
can't.
think about the Abdullah Mason sparring Junior?
That's good work.
Yeah. Did you
I
see
mean,
the
Same
picture of them
way.
next to each other?
I went real quick. And even when Devin said what, I done sparred both of them. I don't disagree. I just disagree that I think that Junior style for him to have them in camp with him, you know what I'm saying, um, is a very similar style to Devin. I think it's a very similar style. Very good boxers, and that's who you got to have in your camp to be prepared for Devin. I think Junior got to be prepared for it.
Yeah, they
Hey,
say
it
he's trying to
all
get his
goes
speed up.
down. Down goes Haney. Down goes Haney. That's what we gonna hear. It's like that. Down goes Frazier. You gonna hear it. Down goes Haney.
Oh, hey, real
One,
quick, real quick.
two,
I do gotta say this
three.
though.
Can't
We
hit
gonna
what you
hear it. We
can't
gonna
see.
We
I
gonna
gotta,
hear that count.
I
We
gotta
gonna
say
hear
this
that
though.
count.
But I gotta say this: YouTube, and shout out to BVO. I heard BVO. Like I said, I was able to get a chance to watch the playback yesterday. BVO said, "I don't want no smoke with these guys, man." I'm with you, BVO. I don't want no smoke. YouTube, they got all type of smoke going on around,
All crazy smoke.
but at the same time, I don't think it's crazy to say that Devin win. I don't think it's crazy to say that Junior win. I don't think it's really smoke out there. I think folks are creating narratives, and man, I can like both of these guys,
I like both of them.
no, no, and what I said was, I was a they caught me, the first time, right? They caught me on the Bud versus
Earl.
EJ fight, and I disagree. And when I look back at it, I said, man, even though I picked EJ to win the fight, I still rock with Bud. I've always rocked with Bud.
Yeah.
I always rock with EJ, and I'm gonna rock with both of them brothers regardless. And so in this situation, you're not gonna get me to pick and just simply shit on another fighter the way it happened that way, and you'll never catch me doing it again. And I don't think I was doing it, but when you start to argue with motherfuckers, there's that now hell, now you wrong about this, that. Okay, that's fine. You got your opinion, I got my opinion, and that's why I say I don't want no smoke. I don't want no
Yeah.
smoke about none of it because I love both of these fighters. These are two of my favorite fighters right here, and I'm riding with Devin, win, lose, or draw. I'm riding with Junior, win, lose, or draw.
That's
So
how I feel, Dub.
I ain't got to pick a side. I can pick a winner because somebody got to win. But at the end of the day, win, lose, or draw, I'm riding with both of them regardless.
Yeah, and whoever the loser is, I'm still rocking with him.
Absolute, both of them, win, lose, or draw. I'm riding with them
Yep.
See,
on both
see,
sides.
You
I
would.
don't care. I don't care who wins or loses. I just want to know the truth, which is why I asked for the fights, because the truth is gonna tell you what's gonna happen. We can go all the way back to the Crawford and Spence fight. Niggas swore up and down such and such was gonna win. Oh, such and such was gonna win. I just want to know the truth. Like YouTube is about having opinions, but until they get in the ring, we don't know the truth.
We just want to see the fight.
So I don't. If Devin win, I don't care. If Norman win, I don't care. I just want to know the truth. You niggas say Devin Haney is this. You niggas say Brian Norman is this. Okay, show me.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, yeah. If you ask me who I think gonna win, I got Brian Norman. I don't care about my opinion. I want to know the truth. The truth is, can Brian Norman beat that man? The truth is, can Devin Haney beat that man? And we gonna find out. And that's my problem with the sport. That's why I always call these niggas trash, because these niggas don't fight each other. How the fuck I'm gonna tell? How the fuck I'm gonna give an opinion on you when you ain't fought nobody?
But all right,
How
real
can I
quick.
think you how can I think you can beat this fighter when this fighter has been through the mud, has fought the elite? You ain't fought nobody, but your eye test say you better. What
All
kind of
right,
shit is that?
hold on. All right, let me ask this question. I'm gonna ask you this: when you see a Devin versus a Junior fight, right? Do you think that's the best fighting the best?
Um, I may sound like a fucking hater.
Hey,
Damn, bro.
say it out.
I'm really an old head.
Really?
I'm really an
Tell the
old
truth.
head,
You
OG.
tell
I'm
the
really
truth.
an old head, OG. Because I really think about it. Neither one of these niggas ain't fought nobody for me to say this is the best versus the best.
Here we go.
No, no, hold on. Wait a minute. No, no, that's his opinion. That's okay. So my
Like,
second, but my next question would be: if you're saying that neither one of them haven't fought that competition, right?
hmm?
What's a better fight that's made at this current moment in time than Devin versus Junior?
At 147 or just period?
at 147, see, this is the OG. This is why the sport is becoming watered down. Because with you asking me that, I can't really give you a better answer. Look at the division. I mean, we just saw Mario Barrios pull his punches against Manny Pacquiao. And even before that fight, he struggled with Abel Ramos.
So by
It's
default,
it's
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 by
it's so
default though.
so so yeah, yeah, like B3 just said, it's by default. Because if you really want me to be honest, OG, the sport is watered down. Because
But
you can't say it's a better fight than Devin Haney and Brian Norman at 147. You can't look at the division.
all right, hold on
But
though.
then the reason why I say it's watered down is because when you really break down these two fighters, you look at their resume and who they fought. You look back and you compare it to the past of who they fought for them to call them for the fans or the reporters or their peers to call them fighters elite. You see they fought the who's who. They fought the elite.
But but but
These
but
men
but
are not
but, but,
doing that
but,
today.
but the problem is, so once again, and I want you to look at it a tad bit differently. And this is where I think me and you can rock right here. So you know how you always tell me, man, we ain't get to see, or well, you specifically didn't get to see some of those older guys fight each other. You didn't get to see some of them fights, right?
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
this is a time where you're getting to see two individuals, somebody who's 24, somebody who's 26, right? Get the smoke. We don't know what happens in the fight, but they still both of them young in the game, up and coming. Well, both of them champions in the game. We get this opportunity. We don't know what this could be. When you talk about a lot of the fights that you didn't get to see, you be like, man, why I ain't get to see it? Well, now you're getting to see it. That's what I want you to understand. You're getting to see it. So don't criticize and say, well, who did they fight? Because a lot of folks, a lot of guys didn't really have names and things like that at the time that they was fighting. When we got older, we understood that, oh, no, oh, wait a minute. That was a good fight right there. After we seen what the resume and what that individual ended up doing, but when we were younger, we didn't see it that way. So what I would tell you is don't look at it that way. Look at it as, well, hell, these two of the top guys right now at 47, and they getting the smoke with each other. Um, that's what I want to see. The same way we criticize Boots right now for fighting what's the brother name? Lima. Wait,
Yeah.
you can't tell me Lima better than Devin or Junior. You can't tell me that. But
Boost
that's who.
offered Devin a fight at 152.
For why you gonna offer the man at a catch weight that you ain't never? The man ain't never fought at 47. So you offering him at a catch weight above 47? It don't make sense.
That sound like just to say I sent them an offer.
So what I'm saying is this is one of those fights when me and you, when we be talking, you be like, but y'all got to see this and this. Well, this is one of those fights for you. You get to see Bud versus Canelo. It's one of them fights for you where you saying we got to see this back in the day. Well, now you getting to see some of it too. It ain't to the same level, you know what I'm saying, in my personal opinion. But at the same time, it's definitely
It's something
great
like
fights.
it.
It's great fights.
Yeah.
I agree with that. You know, I agree with the Canelo and Crawford fight because they put the work in.
Why don't you?
Maybe I'm too
Hold
harsh. Maybe I'm too harsh on the young guys, OG,
You
because
definitely
you'll
are.
always hear me say they trash. They don't fight nobody.
when Floyd fought Castillo, right? When, hell, not even just Castillo. It's a handful of guys I could probably say Floyd fought when he was still, before he was money, when he was still pretty boy. Niggas didn't really know those guys like that. They knew who they were,
We didn't
but
care either.
at the same time, those was still, we consider them today legendary fights.
When I go back and look at it, some of them chop Corleys and Jesus Chavez and Diego Corrales, them was good fights,
It doesn't seem like it at the time.
right?
When you get the opportunity to be a part of it, you may not see it like that now, but who knows what these guys go on and do as they. You got Devin Haney folks tell me that Lomachenko is a Hall of Famer right now, right? Devin Haney beat Lomachenko. People will say that it was a close fight. He lost the fight. Whatever they want to say. Who cares? He won the fight. A Brian Norman Jr. at 24 years old coming up, you know what I'm saying, getting the opportunity, becoming a champion in the division. Man, this is what we look for. We look for champions to fight champions. And so all I'm telling you, Hot Rod, don't look at it as if, and you may not think it's a huge fight yet, but in 4 years, and it depends on what they do. It definitely depends on what they do. But at the same time, remember, you're gonna follow the sport continuously. So when you got a nigga that's 24 talking to your ass about boxing, you be like, oh, wait a minute, I seen Devin versus Brian Norman Jr. I seen that fight. No, that
Yeah,
was a good one. That was a
like
good one.
let's say for instance, if it's a classic, you got to witness it. Two young fighters in their primes going head to head.
So
What
so
more we want?
I think you even EJ versus Bud. When the young niggas come up and they talking to you about it, and you sound like my old ass speaking on the sport. You know what I'm saying? You able to tell them, no, wait a minute. Now that was a good ass fight right there. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think that was a good fight. But uh, uh we thought it was gonna be a good fight until Bud put hands on EJ. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Canelo versus Bud. That's a good fight. We thought we don't know what's gonna happen in that fight, but whatever happened in the fight,
Like you said, we got to see the truth.
you get the opportunity to witness it. So I think you get in much better fight. Bivol versus Beterbiev.
That's a good
Niggas,
fight.
niggas didn't think it was gonna be the fight it ended up being. One or two. But you getting the chance to watch them. So you getting those fights. You just don't understand that you're getting them yet. You know what I'm saying? In my personal opinion. And when you look back on it and you listen to some of the younger guys, you're gonna be able to tell them, no, hell no, that was a good ass fight right there.
Flat out.
I think you, especially the way you watch the sport, respectfully.
But my thing is this, OG. The fans that you hear on YouTube be bigging up the fighters that think they so great. They ain't fought nobody. Like Boots is the perfect example. Perfect example. Niggas think he the next Crawford. Are you the next Crawford when you ain't done half of what he's done?
But
Niggas say he's athletic as Roy Jones. Where?
but
Against
you
who?
hold on, but you missing the point. And I'm gonna tell you how you missing it. It's not about what these niggas. Man, you ain't gotta listen to a goddamn thing I say. Man, go as much as you watch fights. You're gonna have an opportunity in 4 or 5 years to say, "Nah, I was there. I watched these fights. I know who the goods is." You know what I'm saying? It's not about what anybody on YouTube say. It's about your participation in the sport of boxing. You watching it, you understanding it, and even though, and you can go out and even say these type of things. Even then, man, they said Boots was the goods back then. I ain't believe it, and it could go one or two ways. He wasn't the goods when he went up and fought so and so. He got his ass whooped, or
Mhm.
it can be the opposite way. They said he was the goods. When he went up and fought so and so, he beat the shit out their ass. He was the. You don't know how it's gonna go, but the way you participating in the sport now is gonna lead to when you're 35, when you 40, then you gonna be able to talk about a lot of these fights in a different way and the trajectory of these fighters and how individuals, whether they right, wrong, however it is, you're going to be able to speak on it and educate the youth on it. So don't look at it as I'm not able to see it. Look at it as I'm watching it right now, and we just got to see how it play out. That's it.
If anything. you're getting like it's not on the magnitude of a De La Hoya Mayweather, or it's not a big fight like that, but it is a good fight for two
We don't know that yet.
young champions. I said it's a good fight for a young
But
champion too.
but we don't know what
Yeah, but I
if
mean, but I mean on paper,
watch this prize real quick. If Virgil versus Boots happen, if it actually happened, right? We don't know what Virgil's gonna be. We don't know what Boots gonna be when that fight happens. And so it could be, and I'm not saying it's gonna be. I'm saying it could be similar to a Mayweather, a Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? Oscar De La Hoya.
mm,
It could be that. We don't know what it's gonna be yet. BBO continuously speaks on Emiliano Vargas, and I ain't got no problem with it. The reason I ain't got no problem, even though I think he be capping sometimes, the reason I ain't got no problem is because we don't know what Emiliano Vargas could be.
not yet. We don't.
So when you start talking about him at a young age, we don't know what Abdullah Mason is truly going to be. We can project, but we don't know. And so imagine Hot Rod looking at these two young brothers come up, and then at 27, 26, you know what I'm saying, 4 or 5 years from now, they get in the ring with each other. Hot Rod gonna be able to sit there and say, nah, I watched these guys fight each other. I watched that. I watched them move up into divisions. I watched them become champions. And then when they got in the ring with each other, I watched that fight as well. And then the young guys, they're gonna be like, whoever the next up and coming guys are at that time. Well, we didn't get to see the we didn't get to see the Boots Virgil Ortiz fights. We didn't get to see it. That's how boxing works. So don't sell yourself short. You see it. Just know that you're not gonna see it immediate. Hell, we old. We old now, so we got to see other fights. Hell, most of these folks older than me. They got to see more fights than I got to see. You know what I'm saying? I came up in the Tyson era, respectfully. But at the same time, you're gonna be in that position one day. So just understand that the fights that we're starting to get, and it may not always seem like the biggest fight, but just think about if Devin and Boots, excuse me, Devin and Junior. If Devin and Junior, whoever win that fight, right? They go on. Devin becomes champion, and then he has to fight somebody he lose, and then Junior go in and beat him. Just think about it, it's going to be the same thing that we've been discussing so much from a different era, and this is the era for you to pay attention and understand who these guys are, so you can be the historian and you can speak on. Nah, this is how it happened. This is what we were talking about. I was talking to the old heads about this. This is how it happened. It ain't got to be fast, and boxing ain't a fast. Hey, boxing ain't a fast sport. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you'll be the individual that will be able to talk about it. So just understand, it's important for individuals like yourself to follow the sport, focus on the sport, and watch these fights. So when I'm old and decrepit, you know what I'm saying, you still have the knowledge for the young heads out there. And they're going to be a hot rod out there that's going to be on your helmet. Same way you be on mine. And get what you're going to be able to say. Well, wait a minute. I was there. You need to be watching this guy and this guy and this guy. Because the same shit you talking about with these fighters, I can talk about with the fighters that I watched. I didn't think they was going to be everything that they end up being. But I watched them become that. And now you want to criticize them. Well, tell me who better than them now? You do you understand what I'm saying?
Young boy ain't trying to hear none of that.
Yeah, but I still want the best versus the best. You that's what you got in football. That's what I got all my life. You play against the best. Like I'm nah, dog. And then I don't be understanding. That's where football for me is different from boxing because I learned over time These niggas just be cheering for a motherfucker just because they from the same city. Like, nah, nigga.
Football got a shield. Boxing is the wild, wild
Nah,
west.
like, nah, dog. Like,
Everybody's an
nigga,
independent
we could be
contractor in
homies. Nigga,
boxing.
we could be homies, nigga, but we on the field, nigga. You trash, nigga. You going against me now. Nigga, what's
But
up?
but if I were to talk about Dan Marino today, what you know about Dan Marino?
One of the best ball spinners of all time.
Who was on Dan Marino team?
He had that receiver, Clayton. Uh, you caught me at the wrong time. I'm high as fuck right
No,
now.
no, no. All I'm saying is it's the same. It comes down to errors, and because you're in an era right now, boxing wise, where you can really see it when you. I promise you this. I promise you this. One day you're gonna look back at this conversation. You're gonna be like, "Shit, OG Dub was right. I can teach these niggas some shit. I seen it. The same way they was talking about the old heads, I can talk about the old heads now. You're gonna be in that lane one day. So just understand that, and don't worry. And I'm not mad at you for saying I want to see the best against the best. We've always wanted to see that. At the same time, it's gonna be a time that we didn't understand who the best were gonna be at the time. We didn't understand it. We thought it a certain way, and then other individuals emerged. And so what you're watching right now is other individuals emerging, and you're going to be able to say, well, wait a minute. Even though, and I was critical of Boots at this current moment in time. I don't know if this is what you're going to say, but just giving an example. I was critical of Boots, and then he came out, he was the goods. I was critical of Virgil. They was ducking each other. And then when they got in the ring with each other, it was a masterclass performance from whoever won the fight. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have the opportunity. You got to be patient in boxing. Boxing and football is totally different. The reason it's totally different is because in football, you getting lined up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get lined. You got to play the best. In boxing, you don't. At some point in time, even if you were to say, and like we say, Aaron Pryor, right? Aaron Pryor, I think the majority on the panel would say, man, he could have competed with the quote unquote fabulous or the Fab Four. He could have competed with Hearns, all Hearns, Sugar Ray. What's my Mexican brother name? Respectfully,
Roberto Duran.
Berto. Uh, uh, um, and then damn, and then the headhunter, man, the nigga who want to fight your ass.
Marvin Hagler.
Thank you. He could have competed with them guys, but he ain't never get the opportunity. So then you become the historian and say, well, we still think Aaron Pryor, we still think he the goods. He didn't have the opportunity and was stalled out. But at the same time, we're not gonna take we're not taking nothing from Aaron Pryor. That man can fight. That man was dangerous. So it's gonna be a time where you're gonna be that guy. So just understand when you're talking, you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand what's going on, and watching it the way you watch it, you may not get it exactly how you want it, but the fights that you do get, appreciate them, and make your assessments off of that. Versus, and if you wanna sit here and say that Javante Tank Davis, man, that nigga didn't want to fight nobody. We thought he could have been the goods, but he ducked everybody. You know, niggas gonna criticize me about that. But that's what we seeing right now. That nigga ain't fought no damn body. You can be critical and you can break it down to the youth. And I mean that's our job. You know what I'm saying? That's our job.
I feel you, OG. Just like you said, In boxing, you don't get the best versus the best, and that be my problem. That's the problem. And
But
when you do, it's always something in the context. Like it can't just be a fair fade. You know what I'm saying? It always got to be something. It always got to be something.
that's been happening forever. Well, I ain't gonna say forever. I ain't gonna say forever.
Did y'all see that? That's October 25th. Keith Thurman versus Fundora. Wow.
22nd.
You
Oh no,
said
no,
October 25th.
it's 18th, ain't it?
Nah, Mike Cappinger said October 25th.
Okay, I might be wrong. I thought it was the 18th, but I'm okay with it.
Man, Keith Thurman about to be 3-time? What?
Now Keith Thurman again, he gonna get beat the fuck up.
Yeah.
He finna get beat to death, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hold on. You sound like BBO, bro. You sound like BBO.
I got Virgil. I got Virgil putting hand. I know. I keep saying Virgil.
Spider crab.
I got Sebastian putting hands on Keith Thurman, man.
They saying they want to have Tank versus Manny Pacquiao after the Lamont Roach fight at 147.
For what? The
That's what
C
Manny
Pack.
Pacquiao.
See
That's what Manny
Pacquiao
Pacquiao
get
just
knocked
said.
out. Ain't nobody. I don't want to see Manny Pacquiao get knocked out.
He said he want to fight the kid. I mean, dang.
And Tank better. He better figure out how he gonna get past Lamont Roach. He better figure that out first.
Yeah, Lamont did give him hell. Y'all see my boy Vince McMahon looking like a doll, a evil doll now. Shout out to
Mm-mm.
my man Vince McMahon.
You said Vince McMahon?
Yeah, I don't know if you ever watch WWE. He look crazy now. All that surgery.
Nah, I used to watch wrestling. I don't watch it now, but I'm an old school wrestling. I'm an old school wrestling fan. Uh, Ultimate Warrior and Sting are my favorite wrestlers. So Rey
Yeah,
Mysterio Jr.
yeah, man. I'll tell you one thing though. We we got some good stuff coming, man. You got Brian Norman versus Anthony Yard, B Norman versus Haney, Mason versus Notes,
You out of order.
Van versus Martinez.
You out of order, man. You out of order. We ain't got Brian Norman versus Anthony Yard, man. We got
No,
Benavidez.
I said Benavidez. I meant to say Benavidez.
You didn't say that. That ain't what you
I
said.
meant to say Benavidez. My bad.
Okay, okay.
Don't hurt nobody, champ.
I seen my brother. He came out and said Benavidez is 30 pounds overweight right now. He ain't. I don't know if that's true or not. Hey, shout out. I don't want to call no
He
names.
is looking like Majin Buu right now. I'm looking at a picture of him right now.
Man,
He got his Majin Buu on right now.
does anybody have Anthony Yard winning that fight?
Uh, I don't think Yardy's that good, man. Is it
Does
Yard or Yardy?
man? It's Anthony Yard, man.
Y'all,
Just cause you got an E on the last of your name, you ain't gotta pronounce it, man. It's a silent E. It's a silent E.
So they're gonna make Pulla versus Hunter, Don King, and then we got Blair Cobb and Adrian Bronner gonna be on that card next month. Wow.
Hold on, Blair Cobb versus Adrian Broner.
No, they're gonna have them on the card.
Oh, I thought you, I thought you said they were fighting each other.
No, they're
That'd
gonna be on the card.
be one of the. Hold on, wait a minute. That'll be one of the greatest fights ever.
I don't even know what Adrian Bronner is doing, man.
Smoking crack.
Hey, on that note, man, we out of here, man. You got a show tomorrow, Doug?
Yeah, man. Me and Marky will be live tomorrow. I'm chilling, man. Ain't no good boxing talk for me to talk right now, man. I ain't finna sit here and.
I ain't gonna lie. This was a stretch that we got this much out.
I ain't doing all of that, man. With this bullshit ass boxing right now.
Shout out to my man B3. You still there? He probably laid up with some white women. Shout out to B3, man.
Hey, and definitely shout out my man Hot Rod, the angriest man in boxing, man. But
Now,
we'll
real,
do our thing.
hey, Hot Rod, I'm gonna send you a couple dollars, man. Put some of them damn bets up there for me. I ain't sending you much now. If 50 cent make you $100, uh, I'm sending you $20. I'm just telling you the
If
truth.
20 will do you well.
Yeah, I'm sending you $20. So, but hey, make it happen. I can't bet on the horse races like you can in Cali and Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little different. But I'm gonna shoot you a little bit.
Yeah.
We gonna see everybody soon, man. It's your boy BBO, Smarty Sports Talk Network. We got Varnell Hill, Hot Rod, what's left of my man B3, and we gone. Peace.